How's everyone doing this evening? Ah, Ludi, how's it going, mate? Thanks for the cheer, buddy. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Been in city today? Oh, you've been at big old work, mate. Yeah, get this fucking event sorted out. Let's go. See what chaos we're going into. You're in city, are you, mate? Are you running? A new car. Bloody hell. What's going on with the textures tonight? Right. Shift start.
Oh, hello, mate.
Oh, nice.
Right, mate. So if I hand you these, so what it'll be was a 5-day process of painkillers. So we take 2 every 4 hours. And I'll tell you.
There's boss in it. I forgot to put my tunes on. Wow, it's a good showing.
Did you get all the emails?
Yeah, I've got them all sorted out.
we almost lost Jack there for a second because you know how he just served time in prison.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
He hadn't removed the warrant for his arrest.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm all fine though.
All sorted out. Right, I'm gonna go get kitted up.
Chris,
That's
Yes.
crazy.
about that tweet.
Yes, I did see it. Yes. I don't know which.
I'm waiting.
I heard my name.
What's this?
Yes, one's double.
You look nice on your assist.
You can't do that. Tell something.
Love seeing this.
Yes.
A bit of Spotify.
I got kidnapped because they was chasing me, and I reported them to the police, but the police didn't help me. So.
Right. Stay safe, people, alright?
In fact, this is the boss man, GD.
Hello.
This is Ben Morris with 1S. With 2.
Ah, he wasn't the bong smoking one.
No.
No.
Okay.
no, that
Like
one.
how that's how he defines people by. But yes, he's put in an application and would like to be interviewed. Do we have time before the?
Oh God, what time are we on now?
Not really.
Not
We need to get
really.
everything
Now we've got
sorted
a
out.
one-off special event happening in about 15 minutes, so we should
That's
be
fine.
back here by about 9:30. So we will be able to then. It's just this event is like a literal one-off, mate. But if you can be
no
back up here at
problem.
9:30, we'll be able to get you get you in for an interview, mate. And
Problem.
it should be. We've got an event. It's literally just up the road. About starts at 6:13. So we've got a Santa dash on. So after the city, I can't remember how many we've got entered now. We're going to be running down through the city like a bunch of idiots.
Where's
God.
the start? Where's the start like, JD? Where's the starting point?
613.
There you go. It's literally,
Oh.
you know where the garage is?
I've been seeing NHS.
Yeah, no, because I'll see it from here. It's fine.
Have we discussed roles yet or
I
not?
was all changed.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get you all together. So, TJ and Amari are taking the finish line. I'm taking the start line just to get it set up.
Oh.
Chris is in Hems, watching the lead pack.
There we go.
Chris could really do with someone with him to watch the lead pack, so we're watching for anyone
Yeah,
jumping
please.
in,
Chris.
anyone
That would be
cheating,
very helpful.
any crap like that.
Chris.
Yes.
Do we want
you
two
add
hems,
Jack to the
one
Discord?
following the lead pack and then one following the rest, or do you want just
Just
one
the
hems?
lead pack. We want one Hems, but we could do with two people
I'd
in
do
it.
it
One
myself. I'm
flying
still
it and one
confused
watching it.
myself. I'll jump
Chris.
with you, Chris.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, go on.
So the other roles are Joe is leading the route, 'cause Joe knows what the route is, on the RIU bike. Anyone's welcome to stay here if they choose to, but otherwise I would like those who aren't in a Pacific role, either one can help me at the start, the rest, now I know Jack you're a TP, but you know your way around your Z muscle. So at the start area, obviously in 5 minutes time we're literally going to start rolling. But at the start area I'm expecting some people to get a bit silly with snowballs. Accidental muscle flexes. So it's a case of plaster them up and get them back up. Obviously there could be quite a lot of people around there. And then once the event starts rolling, and it's actually quite tricky as this one, will be to follow at a safe distance in whatever vehicle. You'll probably be alright in the Skoda for this actually, Louis. And follow, and anyone who goes down and needs a little help to get back up, shall we say, get them back on the feet and back in it.
Right, so you basically want me to follow the race, like what is happening on the ground?
Yeah, pretty much the chaos area. Like that. Cheap shot. I didn't even see that coming.
Good shot, mate.
Fucking got stuck in my bloody ear, you twat. I didn't even have a clue. Who's doing
Sorry.
that. So, in the next 10-15 minutes, what we'll do is, I think Joe's pretty shit on this. We're going to stick a tweet out saying going to local service. I have no idea where Chris has just gone.
I think Chris is
Christopher?
bang.
Just went off on the road.
Right, do you want me to follow them in a car, or do you want me to follow them in what?
Whatever you will feel more comfortable in. You'll probably be quite good in that Skoda because it's quite distinct.
Yeah. Yeah, no, all I'm thinking of is getting in people's way, that's the problem.
Towards the end, it gets a little bit tight. Joe,
Yeah,
do you
that's
think,
what I'm saying.
has Louis done his bike training?
Say again, buddy.
Has Joe done his bike training?
If you're here for the
Has
event,
Joe
it's
done his
at
bike training?
Has
613.
Louis done his bike training, sorry?
Yeah.
You go buy your tickets.
Would it be
if you come
worth,
over here.
I know Jack is still TP at the moment, would it be worth these
Yeah,
two
yeah.
following on bikes? Just
Contact
because
Yeah, whatever.
you know the route like I do. That end bit's
Yeah, yeah.
really tricky in a car.
613. Right.
Yeah, it's fine. Both of them either side of the road.
I'm gonna give you.
They
a
can
card.
follow through on the
Behind
back.
the crowd,
Wait,
one on the
me,
left,
me,
one on
and,
the
me and
right.
who?
So your name's
Jack and the
written down,
Santorat.
so if you get
So,
there,
Jack,
I'll
yeah.
have your name
I
down.
know you're
Yes, I'm
back,
sorry.
and obviously you've just come back
I'm
with
gonna
us.
send you
If you're up
invoice
for
in
this,
it.
you on a bike with Louis at the back, following the
613, meet at
following the run.
613.
Anyone goes down,
We'll explain
patch them,
there.
get them going again. But obviously on the bike, obviously there's a certain bit where cars will be a little bit big.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah.
if you're keen on bikes, obviously
Right,
your main
there
role
you
is
go. If you
stop
check
and
that
fix them.
send it, I'll send it
I
off
will
to
not be
JD.
firing the start till after the oh,
Right,
in the
go to
face.
613.
Right, do we have the route anywhere?
It is on emails.
Emails.
So I'll
Right,
be following
I
anyway, so you'll,
still-
you'll just follow the crowd.
So the crowd
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be
no
following Joe, and you'll be following the crowd.
Oh, no problem.
I expect some drop-offs.
I'm with you,
I
beautiful lady.
anticipate a normal run time will be between 15 to 20 minutes. However,
Alright.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Cheap
some
shot.
certain lady who's just worn a snowball has been selling a ridiculous amount of blood cookies. Some of those guys could be pushing up closer to 10 minutes at the speed.
I've just done another ticket, JD. Nate Dog.
Sweet, no bother. So, Chris, there he is with Santa. Are you going to be good for contacting PD to ask
I'm
for
literally in the process of doing it.
at 9 o'clock? So,
Yeah.
I'm going to go get a vehicle out.
Yep, so
Just got
Um,
stuff.
Like, come
I'll
on,
take
Manny.
Lewis and Jack
Roger.
down and prep them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you go do that.
Make sure you both got helmets.
Joe,
Look at
are
the
you
map,
going?
safe.
Joe, are you going to the crowd? Are you talking to the crowd?
I'll be at the
So
start
GD will be there.
Because I need you to say to them,
about the prizes.
Where's
limited
Jack?
edition
Oh, he can't
car
mind the
is
helmet.
first prize.
Yep.
Import is second.
Jack, where's your
25
bird?
angry features third.
Hey, I'm working
50
hard.
is
I'm
fourth.
working hard.
And
Alright,
50
getting them in.
is 10 here.
mate. Oh, sweet.
Sweet. I will tell them at the start. Then once I've got the start gone, I will
If they
be
say
with-
anything, just say it was a mix-up with
No, we've had the
emails.
mayor and mayoress have only just come in with the prizes. So
Oh no, I
We're-
mean
we're getting
because
two
we
cars.
put import and limited edition second and third. Just
Yeah.
tell
It's
them
not
that it was a
Stand away
copy
from
and
these.
paste mistake.
I'll sort it. Don't worry. But then
All
once
right.
I've
Sure
done
they
the
won't
start,
notice.
I will run down to
Oh,
the
they
finish queue.
do. I got a phone call off there,
Oh,
Frank,
okay.
telling us that the import, the limited editions, is a bit more dearer than the
Right.
25
Getting
gift
a phone call,
vouchers,
2
so we
secs.
need to let them know. Just so they trust us, because if we think we're having them over, we need to let them know that was just a misprint on the on the
Hey up, how's it
flyer.
going?
Good, you?
Right, come on,
Just getting ready
Are
for
you
the
in
chaos.
NHS or?
Literally, but we're all about to get ready to.
Oh, we're literally outside the front doors, right? So just keep everyone there. We'll come say hi.
You lot stay here a sec, guys. Right, come on in then.
Yeah, we're
See you
there,
in a
right?
minute.
See you in a minute. Bye, bye.
We've got some visitors.
Oh,
Lima 2, I've got 2 PD.
Coming through the front doors. Hey up!
Hey,
hello!
Oh,
Alright.
you two are
Hello.
sight for sore eyes.
Hi
How's it
guys!
going? Just about to get started with the chaos.
Hello,
We
Betty!
just had a
Bloody
bit
hell.
of fun, so yeah.
Yeah,
Hello,
we just
Leon.
been freaking.
We
Hiya.
got taken
Hostages.
hostage.
Oh, bloody
Oh,
hell.
good.
Oh my lord!
Why am I so confused?
How's
Like, why
London?
the one's stop
Oh,
like?
here they are.
Like, why the
Oh,
like?
here they
So,
are.
we got about 5 minutes and then chaos begins.
Yeah.
Do you want some
Right.
help?
Phone with
Right,
me.
We've
let's-
literally,
me.
TJ's,
Will you boys be able to help?
I'll be coming down to help you with that, TJ, to
Oh,
get that
mummy.
set up. So
Oh,
we're
but
just
they-
up to start now and getting sorted out, getting everyone on bikes and whatever they're doing and whatnot. But
Mm-hmm.
how are you finding it in London?
GD,
Yes, mate.
It's pretty good.
Jasmine may need to ask a favour.
Oh, far away.
No, it's fine.
Some silly person forgot to take the cars out the
Me and
garage.
Amani's going down
Oh,
to
we'll get
the
that sorted out.
finish line.
Yeah.
We'll get that
What about
sorted
one of
out.
them? I don't give a shit about the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get you sorted out. Actually, you can come down now and get it if you want.
Yeah.
Down there
Yeah.
to get an ambo out.
Oh, they didn't lock the doors.
Yeah, lock the door.
Oh, don't. Everyone's running mad.
GD, do you want me to head down with TJ to show her the actual finish line, or will you get there in plenty of time?
It's so weird, GD.
If you want to go for it now, do it now.
Yeah, the NHS
Do you
in
need us
London's
anyway to give you a hand,
completely
GD?
different.
We're
Yeah,
literally
do
just
you
got a load of them just running around the back, but I want to switch this many in.
Give me a hand, come on.
I just figured I'd offer, would you like me to put out a police alert about your event? Yes, please. Yeah, I'll do that now for you.
What am I getting?
613 is
Hey,
the
buddy.
start date.
Come on, let me down.
What's that, buddy?
Come on, let me down.
All right, 2 seconds,
Yeah,
buddy.
Post mate. Right now we're getting ready for the race.
Did you manage to get some PD, Chris?
Oh, good.
I think it's just in his head. 2 seconds, Dylan.
No, I'm state 8 current.
Oh, this bloody door.
Did you manage to get some PD or not?
I spoke to Duff, he said he'd bring it to over.
Received.
There you go, buddy.
How are we?
Not free bad, you, mate.
Not bad.
9.
Oh, who's that? Oh, there you go, fish. Right. Get yourself a whatever, car, bloody ambo, whatever you like, mate.
That's all right, I'm waiting for Chris. I'm going in there.
Oh, you're in Hems, aren't you? Right.
Yeah.
Through here,
Oh,
buddy.
I lost you.
No, it's okay. I'll meet you there.
Right, so it's 613. Start, yeah.
The start point, yeah.
613
Right,
to start.
okay. I'll wait there.
Getting put tweet out as well,
Where's it
Lewis.
Yep, we'll do.
Thank you.
Right, Jack, mate, if you want to follow me, we'll go to start.
too?
Oh, no idea. I think they just picked up their cars. Where do you need to be?
Yeah, I don't know
I've
if you
got
saw
613.
pictures, but that alert
Coming up.
said
Oh, yeah.
999 causes
Drop me off
damage
back
anyway
upstairs.
as well for us.
Drop me off back
Which
upstairs,
way
bro.
now?
Left.
You right, Jack, mate?
Second right.
Second right.
Yeah, and you'll see me.
How you doing?
Chaos, mate. I've literally, I was later in than expected.
Alright. So you're sorting out your
Yeah.
you're sorting out your thing?
Yeah, it's
Right, so it's just outside the town hall, yeah?
What from what postal?
I'm coming up now, Louis. 613, mate, just up here.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to go up to the start, or I think there might be
Cheers,
a
lad.
plan.
Oh,
You
there
jumped out too bloody early, man.
I know I did. Yeah, fuck it, I'll come up. I'm not
You
going
said
to
just at car park, just up here.
Oh, 614 car park.
Yeah, that's where I'm starting it from, just here. Just to
Oh,
get it
nice.
away from NHS a little bit.
Yeah.
that, mate. Haven't you had head issues?
Jack, I'm having this here.
I think I'm going to end up bloody dying at the start of the race, I am.
I'm here.
Oh,
Jack, the planet's view start top of the hill, mate.
I say, while you're here, do you want to have a look at
What
my new
question,
baby
sorry, GD?
that I need to take down to customs?
What's that, sorry, mate?
I thought you were speaking to me, Joe, sorry.
Nice.
But at the minute, no one's here for it.
You coming, Papa 7?
Let's get out of the way with the parking areas, Jack. Come on, babe.
Oh, nice, mate. Like it.
Yeah.
Right, hopefully stop people getting rammed in the ass for the start.
Where they're racing to?
Down to the beach, mate.
Alright. Fair enough.
M1 in the air.
Received.
No one's here.
I think they're all. I think they're all over there, bro. Outside.
Right, I'll bring them up here. You ready, buddy?
How are we doing?
Just gonna get them into this holding area.
Okay.
And I'll just
Mate,
bring them all over.
there's gonna be mega ad pops.
I want you starting up at the top. That's why I want you out the way, if that makes sense when it
Okay,
starts.
yeah. At the lights. Do you want me to stay there for now?
Just so you don't head pop.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go bring them across. Oi, oi, how's it all going?
Starting, big man.
Right.
Are
Just
you
waiting for a
doing
few
it?
months to get it. The start will be going from where the ambo is.
Where's the ambo?
Just over the other side. Now the finish is down at your subway, guys. Hang on, let's find it.
Can't park there, Chris.
Can't park there, sir.
Where's the finish?
Lima 1, where would you like the
I'm just getting it now. The finish is at 689.
689.
689.
Yes,
There will be someone leading the route. So.
You mean 688 or 689?
PD 10 NHS.
Haha, you'll find out. There'll be a lead bike taking you down there.
Could we get you down to 7 to 8 when you
So,
go on it, please?
right, the start line is just over the road.
Right, listen up. No worries, mate.
Right, so we're just following this bike then, yeah?
There's one up here. See where the ambo is? There's a coned off section.
Oh, that one there, yeah.
Yeah, where the ambo is, there's a coned off section. That's where the start's going to be.
631, isn't it?
And then where do we run to?
You'll be running up the hill and taking a left.
Yeah, just outside
Following whatever's up there, yeah?
Yeah.
For several units as well, mate. Can we get all those
You're
people
gonna have a
outside
lead.
the court up here?
Right, you lot, it's all going to be
GD's
starting
talking
from
to
where
him now.
the ambulance is.
Did you get that?
So if you want-
613?
Truck.
Yep, 613.
I'm just going to jump in ambo and we'll fire it off after this tow truck.
Yeah, we don't mind. Oh, you little rat.
I bet half of them are in the bloody nick.
Queuing up, lads, we're here.
Oh, you're going to be going up the hill following the bike. So once tow truck's been, I'll jump out.
Where everyone's going off at the police. Across the road.
Our vehicles disappeared.
All those taking part, I hope you lot. I think half of them ended up in the nick this afternoon.
Obviously,
We're about
we're
40
here
on the
now,
bloody
if you
entry
need
list.
Jazz, do you want to store your car in there?
There's not many at the start line, but that's tough shit.
Yo, where
I'm
everyone?
smashing this, boys. I'm telling you now.
Well, your odds are in your favour because we were expecting there was over 30 off you entered, so I think some people have got themselves nicked this afternoon.
The footy's on, innit?
Is it? Oh well, they screwed themselves up.
Up the city, lad.
Right, you're here for the start, so if they're not here, tough shit. Firstly, thank you everyone for showing up, really is appreciated. I'd like to say a massive thank you to the Subway crew for supporting us on this one. Now, the Mayor and Mayoress have donated some prizes today, so prizes have changed. So, first prize is a limited edition car. Second prize is going to be an import car of your choice. Third is a 25 quid Tebex voucher. Fourth is 50k. And fifth is 10k.
Oh,
What's your max? Bloody locals getting through the cones. So, early rolls. You must get to the end unaided. So no cars, no escorts, no funny business.
Yeah, no cheating.
Yeah, no cheating. Well, if you take some, it's your own choice. For those who are clever, know what I mean.
Yep.
Don't you
Excuse me.
So-
Can I ask a question?
Fire away, mate.
What do you mean?
Well, you'll find out very quickly, mate. So, right.
Come here. Come here.
Once our man here is ready,
Calvin, come here.
Give me some.
Yeah.
someone's getting it ready. Hems 1, are you airborne?
No,
Give
we're
me
currently
10 grand
on
each.
cover.
One. Go.
Right, as soon as you're airborne, shout.
Yeah, getting airborne now.
What's on the road?
Thank you.
Are we just
Right.
following the bike or what?
You will be following
there,
the bike on
GD.
the route. So is everyone ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Right there.
We're just waiting for Hems to get up.
I'm gonna do the Macarena to warm up.
What's that? Wait there, GD.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Steve, I'll have
That
a
my
family.
signal.
Use all better pay, you know. These are 10 grand each.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, I'm going to win.
You got issues with Hems?
Alex, get back. Look at you, cheater.
I'm not.
Here you are. You're dead in front.
Right, the start
GD,
will
can you give me
be...
10 minutes?
back.
I'll make a fucking cake.
Oh, you're
fortune
alright,
here.
That's one in the air.
Right, Hems 1's in the air. As soon as my siren on this Sambo goes off, that's your start cue.
Yep.
All ready, mate.
Right, the firing will be my ambo siren. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The run is a go.
Let's go.
Oh, thank you very much, officers.
Of course. Officer,
Well-
see your service.
That got me. There weren't that many who entered, but we had about nearly 40 who entered, so...
Continuing straight for about
I think
7th
half of them are
Street.
probably in your prison.
Oh, we've got an idiot. We've got an idiot on the road.
Just get him revived up quickly.
TJ, have you got the finish covered?
There was no route.
Hey, what are
There
you
was
doing?
no route. There was
The
no
route, it was in Chief chat. I don't think he probably passed it on.
No, nobody's passed it on.
Oh, we put it in Chief chat 2 weeks ago.
Right, we also got a guy on a bike. We're on an ambulance bike. We need to get him shut down.
Jump in.
PD, we've got the bike that's level with me. Oh no, he's come off.
We've just been stuck out there by
Person
someone.
with,
Yeah.
person with no shirt on has used the bike to gain
Right,
advantage,
can we get you
so he's
in?
disqualified. There is also a person on a Segway.
Let's get you sat in. This is...
Go ahead and
Oh, you in, you in.
I don't know where my fucking bike's gone. I've literally locked the bike as well, that's the thing. Got off and locked it. That's mad.
Catch him up, catch him up. This is why we asked for a bloody cooldown.
Right, he's got off the bike. You let me out here.
I was right at the
Go on,
front.
go on, go on, go on, go on,
I
go
saw
on.
him.
Oh my god.
Tina, babe, I'll call you back in 10 minutes.
This is what
Sorry,
annoys
girl.
the hell out of me.
Bye-bye. You okay?
We begged them not
Alright,
to
Jack,
do
man,
this.
I'm gonna go a little bit ahead.
It's
Get
the centre
got
dash.
the guys over here.
We're running down the road at the minute.
I'll get you caught up somewhere near. I can't believe someone's gone and
PD
done this.
straight past Vangelico
We
now.
are by...
Proceed, mate.
Where are we? Do you know my cockpit? Oh, I see.
I've got people getting blindfolded and everything.
Alright, in a bit.
Well, that'll do.
Thank you, G.
No problem. Sorry about that.
All
Just
good.
people to wreck it. Don't worry, I'll make a complaint about this. This would bang out of what people have done.
What's happened?
Running them over, blindfolding them, you name it.
Oh no.
Alright. This is why we offered to search them.
I mean, PD's a bit defenseless, yeah.
We could have searched before the race started.
Oh, it's not people in it, it's other people next to the road. I've obviously waited.
So we're going straight to the left, PD.
Just blocking these locals.
I think Frank ran a few of them down. He said no route was put out. I put it in chief chat 2 weeks ago.
They can also see all our markers.
Yep.
Up from mine, I ain't got them for some reason.
Oh, Amani, watch out.
PD were then turning right at the studios.
I received.
What is it, this next right?
So the second right, buddy.
Oh yeah, I received.
What's
Jesus.
happening?
Frank went ploughing through it, said they weren't notified.
Not
Frank
fair.
just literally drove through and ran half them down. Yeah.
What, PD Frank?
Yeah, accidentally, but said nothing was put out. I think Jim put it in PD Chief's chat 2 weeks ago, the route. So that's done. Then someone's just run through them all and bagged a load of them as they've
And then
been
it's going to
running.
be second left.
That'll probably be gangs just bagging them all.
Well, the problem was, we've had about 40 entries.
How do
Half
you
of them got
remove the
nicked this afternoon.
blindfolds?
Think about
What,
unblindfold.
half the people?
Alright, we've
I
we've
know
got
the
two lads in
Evangelicals and all them lot were entered.
It
in the
is a
Coozers,
bronze
but I
car,
think
he's already
there's been a big
disqualified
gang
for
thing in
nicking
the last
my
2
bike
days.
on Afro. He's
I was just saying, we literally got kidnapped as soon as we came in. And one of
Louis
the
jumped off a
people-
bike to heal somebody, one of the ones who've been hit.
Yeah,
Then
he's
someone nicked off
literally
on his bike.
he's turning left now down Heritage Way.
So,
We're doing left in the shops.
We're currently observing the race leader, so we can
A
tell who they
complete
are.
shit show then.
Yeah, it's the same leader
oh, the
all
thing
the way,
was,
I think.
Governor aware it's going on as well and everything, and some members of the city have just tried to trash it.
I think
I
everyone's
just
slowly
noticed-
giving up.
If you see them coming
Did this
down
car,
there,
the
nothing but
like
feet,
bronzy coloured
just
cars called
refuse
this
their prize.
Yeah,
Refuse
he's
the prize.
cheating. He
Come
needs
on,
to be
get a prize.
disqualified.
Exactly.
This is why we've got M's over top. That's fine, mate. We'll get him at the finish. We'll just identify him.
So I'm following him at the minute.
I can clearly see the people behind me anyway, so.
Hello, Judy.
Oh, it's a shame, innit? They've wrecked it.
Yeah.
Two. Why is there suddenly now two people at the front? There was one quite clearly at the front.
That's why I'm
Mate, God
standing here
knows,
to
and I
make
didn't
sure
even
we're
realise.
what's
It
going
could
on.
be blood cookies.
Yeah, people have got blood cookies.
It's a left here, PD.
Certainly, work done behind the scenes to get this up and running. It's the same two
And
people
it'd be
have
second
wrecked it.
right.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it
they're all
was
coming now,
it.
guys.
ID of the person in the car's 212, guys.
Right. Due to want to get to the finish line.
Yeah,
Must have
let's
come
go.
over.
Someone's been knocked over.
TJ, we're almost there.
Go, 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 go!
It's approaching Finney.
Are you high? I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm
come to me. One,
Congratulations, everyone.
two, and Vanessa.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vanessa.
over there, V.
Oh my god,
Five. Right, stand next to me.
Nice.
So, I can't believe so many people.
Big five
well,
here.
fuck that amount.
Yeah.
Did you see them all get run over though?
Is carrying allowed?
It was
Yeah, you'll
Barbie.
have that.
No, mate.
We were
No
told,
assistance at
we
all.
weren't sure.
No,
When
it's fine,
Frank
it's
hit
fine.
you,
Barbie.
Carried him,
no one
like,
said
get
get
my
through.
car.
Then Pammy, then
Are you
me.
sure? I was fucking chopped
I
through
sent
and
in
ran me
the
over.
route plan. I sent the route plan in 2 weeks ago to PD Chiefs. They had it before we even had the event agreed.
Yeah, I know, Chitty.
And then people
Fair play
bagging
to
your
these.
heads.
Fair play to these who won. Yeah, people bagging
Oh,
to
good
turn
job.
up.
But we had, there was nearly 40 entries.
I know.
But I think
No, if Kit was
Evangelicals
blindfolded
and them
before
lot, I
he
think
would
have
have
all
blindfolded me, I was
been
telling him the old
nicked.
one.
Yeah, to be fair, they have all fucking killed.
Yeah, so they're all screwed up this evening.
The thing is, though, whatever, but it's a bit of a
Spoiled
piss take
it.
when you got
Yeah.
fucking PD first corner.
Frank come out fucking skilled everyone.
Fucking skilled everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Frank was screaming.
Right.
Oh, no one showed the route. No one shared the
Did you-
route.
right.
Well, hang on, he's got the pings on for NHS. He would have seen the whole lot
Exactly.
of us in
We
the
would have seen the
match.
whole
Yeah,
fucking
no,
thing.
but I need to phone
Plus all the other PD that are there, they would know what's going on.
Yeah, no, but
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna write it down.
Gotcha, there's an event going on.
Second
Shared the
Exactly.
route.
There's shit going on. He's a fucking helmet. I'm gonna fucking sort him anyway. Fucking prick.
After time and effort, but massive thanks for your support, guys. But
Come
on, Dylan, mate.
Hey,
Have some etiquette.
Invoice me another 5k, right? I'll put that towards it.
That's alright, mate. Don't worry, mate. You've done more than enough of you guys. We're
You
doing
sure?
alright. Yeah, no bother at all,
Right,
mate.
third person.
Well done, Jamie.
Great. I bet somebody's priced out.
Well done, Jamie.
Frank.
Who have you got as P1, TJ?
Right, so first is Luke O'Brien, second is Frank Angelico.
Right, Luke O'Brien's, where are you, buddy?
They're all here, mate. They're not on the pair.
Right, you come with me a second, mate.
It's me, but like, I'm just too fast.
Right, what's your name?
That's fine, buddy. Just so I can take some details. Right, how are you spelling your name, buddy?
Luke, and then O'Brien, O-B-R-I-A-N.
Head towards landing.
Right, what's your full name?
Ping me location, we're all there.
Hey, Frank. Close one
What's
between me and you.
What's your email name? Sorry, your email name, buddy.
If you look in the MRP emails, it's Luke O'Brien, verified streamer.
Oh, sweet, I'll find you in there then, buddy.
Right, one sec.
It's fine, I'll get you sorted out in a minute, mate.
Hey, what are you gonna ask for?
Second place. Who's second place, TJ?
So if you see second place is
ducker.
I was so shit.
is
Okay.
Frank Angelico.
He's over
Frank,
here.
where are you, buddy?
Yeah,
He's
Frank.
over here.
Where is he?
He's over here.
I'm not used to...
He's in his head for a sec.
He's in his head, right, and it's him. Yes, mate.
GD, I've just thought. I came through first on the bike.
Fuck off.
You didn't pay an entry fee.
I was right on your ass.
To be fair, you two did good, you stayed well up there.
And more importantly, you didn't bloody cheat.
Yeah. Well,
Right, I'll get
you noticed
third and
the cheaters
I'll be
didn't
able to
even
find
get
you two
close to
on
the
there.
front.
It's such a shame so many people wrecked it doing that.
What was that you? I saw someone get absolutely smart.
I know, I think it was one of the people in the fucking box.
TJ, who got third?
Third is Kettle Angelico.
No, I just
I'll be out in a minute.
Steve, I don't like with them
smashing it.
glasses on.
Thanks, Pete,
Yep.
for coming and helping.
Don't look as good anymore with them fucking glasses
No
on
problem, mate.
now.
Anytime you need us.
I like that, but they look different.
It's the hats, these, the hats.
Yeah, it must be the hat.
Right, and who was fourth?
Pammy.
There you
then
go.
Pammy, where are you?
There
It's
you
better,
go.
isn't it?
There you
Is she
go.
here?
Yeah, Pammy. Go to GTAV, please.
Pammy,
Come over here, Pammy.
Yeah, Pammy come fourth, I come fifth.
what was I doing?
Right.
Like second to last then?
Have you got my number, Pammy?
Yeah, let's have a look. I'll send you my details just in case.
You might get a glass there.
JD, if I haven't, I'd like it. No, I haven't got it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Invoice me 50k.
Okay. Can I donate this to the NHS instead, please?
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
If that's what you want to do,
Yeah.
then I'll take that straight in the pot then. I was going to say invoice me 50k and I'll pay it straight out to you.
No. Put that in the NHS pot. A
You
gift
are
from the
absolute
subway.
star.
Where did you go?
No
I
worries.
really appreciate it. I'm gutted how many people
Did
tried
you
to
not
ruin that.
listen to what they were saying?
Sorry, I
Oh,
have
shit, wasn't it?
3 individuals.
We had nearly 40
No,
entries.
stay them.
That's what got me, but I think half of them ended up nicked or whatever in the last few days.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was a good bit. But as soon as you get around first corner, of all people to plough through was Frank. I thought, oh.
No.
But PD, we sent the route to PD 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
So we sent it for this reason.
Should have blocked the roads off.
Well, they had 2 outrunners for it. The reason we didn't share the route publicly is so people couldn't try and pre-plan cars to jump to 6
Yeah. Money? Yeah.
But
Yeah?
Yeah, that happens. Then someone was bloody bagging
I
it.
was good.
Bagging
I
people.
enjoyed it.
I bet the blood cookies helped him there.
Yeah, right.
You pick pick them up and press your
Right,
right.
I will find out who's fifth now.
L then right.
Should all be there.
Do you need my email name?
How did you do this?
I'm just going to sort it out first. I'm going to see if I can find you on email first. I'll be straight back to you.
Vanessa.
DJ.
GT's over there.
Were you 50?
Speak to you.
Definitely top 5. It's alright.
Steve.
I think I've got your number, V, actually. Hang on.
I want 50k, Dan, but I've turned
I don't want
to the NHS.
I was going to do the same, to be honest.
It's IP.
V!
I was going to do it anyway.
So you're not having it?
No. You keep it.
Thank you very much, V.
That's brilliant.
I did it for the fun, not for the prize.
Boss that.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much.
Don't be
Right, I've
Thank you
sent
for
an
the
email
fun.
to
It was
Gubby.
hella fun. That was great.
GD.
That was class, that.
Who's shouting me?
You know what? I'll take the helicopter back, yeah?
It's not me or Bright, mate, so I ain't even got the keys for it. I've not got the keys.
Helicopter.
I think Chris has got the keys for
I
it.
give you permission, but obviously I'm not.
I think Chris has got the keys for it. I took Tim in it yesterday.
How are we?
Sorry, Ted, it was
Took
tough.
Tim and Ted.
No, I took Ted.
Okay.
Tim got killed.
Nice to see you back.
So Ted wanted to go to the Stars to say goodbyes.
GD, send me your phone number. I've got a little present for NHS.
Haven't you got my number?
No. Oh, wait, hold on. Before you do. I think I do actually from previous.
Right, I'll be 2 seconds. I just need to send an email off to go. I'll be 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's me, Lex.
Everyone, just like to say, you absolutely did a smashing job there, NHS.
Have we sorted first and second?
Yeah, I'm just sorting out the emails to Gov now, so I'll just be in my head 2 seconds, guys.
1, 2.
What a day.
GD, I'm going to send you some money. Can you put it into the NHS thing for me, please?
Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just in email to Gov.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Actually, trying to figure it all out and tag names is awful.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to start, GD, do you want to start dispersing NHS?
Entirely up to you guys. I'm just going to be a couple of minutes while I sort this out.
If you want to head back to NHS and crack on with calls and some
Could I please fly the helicopter? It's my only wish.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
Apologies, mate. I'm just in my head at the minute. I'm sorting the prices out, mate.
Wow. You won't let. I'm not.
Do you want to put on a system? Hey, do you want to put on a system that we can start accepting?
Yeah, will do.
Yeah, we've got a probably a full war based on the notifications I'm getting.
Do you need my email as well, mate?
Mate.
Did he say me or was that you, Kettle?
As
2 seconds, guys. I'm just sorting it out as we speak.
Don't ask them, do you need my email name? So you have it.
I've just sent a list of winners to Gov. Hopefully they'll be straight back to me. So what I will do, guys, I'll just take your number because it might take them a couple of minutes to get it sorted out. Are you alright to share your contacts with me, mate? In case they need to contact us this evening.
Yeah. Well, we've got.
Yeah, no worries. My email name's easiest. It's just literally me and City name, which is Frank Angelico.
Oh, they'll find you then. It's going to it's going to the mayoress. So the mayoress is sorting it. So.
Alright.
Oh, Terry's sorting it.
See you later,
Yeah, the mayoress is getting it all sorted.
Yeah.
So that's who I've got the ticket with.
Yeah, sweet.
So nicely put. No, thank you very much for doing it, guys. Sorry it got spoiled by some people being a bunch of punks by the sound of it.
They won, so they aren't bothered.
Hey, Subway crew would not take their prizes.
Oh, okay.
What's
I know the
wasn't-
50k one.
I wasn't run over by fucking Frank.
Yeah.
So what happened to
What's your name, my mate?
4th and 5th?
Donated it. 4th place
Oh,
donated.
that's
4th and 5th
lovely.
donated. That is a fair weapon
Oh,
there.
yeah. I'm gonna
So
have
I've
to-
submitted all the names to the mayoress, and hopefully she will. I don't know if you need to raise a ticket directly with her, but I've given her what you get. Nice to put obviously your names in the emails are the same as in the city, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I can't tag you in the ticket, so they will obviously. If you want to drop a ticket in, just say I've won a prize on X, on the Santa Dash.
Yeah.
They'll get those assigned over to you.
Sweet.
But no,
Put
thank
my
you very
name
much
in
for
there as
taking
well,
part, guys,
Kel,
and
yeah.
supporting the NHS, mate.
No worries. Appreciate it, my mate.
Thank you very much, guys. Shame it got wrecked a bit. Shame
Yeah.
so half the entries didn't show up. But what we did as NHS, running it, I thought went really well.
Yeah.
We did everything we set out to do. We followed the leaders, which you can see why we needed that.
Yeah.
You ran it absolutely smoothly from the front. Your calling outs were brilliant. The lads at the back did brilliant. Although
It's just a shame they are idiots, isn't it? But
Well, at least it's sort of a whiff now, guys, and we can relax. After,
our commitments are now done.
Yeah, after the new year and everything, I'll try and I'll plan the dance off, because
Yeah.
loads of people are really interested in that one.
That, yeah,
And,
something like that, and a raffle obviously the raffle actually took more in.
Yeah.
But we were pre-committed to this one. But what I would say is, the raffles every now and again, and something like that, just something every month will keep
Once
the
a
balance.
month, yeah. I think that'll bring in loads of money with the raffles.
So, hope we got over there.
we're slowly getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're enough. All prizes issued.
Hems 1 landed.
Received, mate. Yeah. How you finding London then? All nice down there?
Yeah, apart from I'm missing half of my hairs on my arms, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of bloody
You're
fires.
okay now.
The amount of bloody fires.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just got your message, Jazz. Thank you very much. I'll do that as soon as I'm back at
Yeah, I
base.
want to do that. How do I do that?
How
GD?
do I? Oh, yeah, I know how to do it. You
Transfer.
Yeah.
To
Do me a WhatsApp after it just to tell me how much I'll get into the fund.
GD.
I've said TJ 10.
Lima.
TJ!
Yeah?
How much is
I
20,000?
sent you 10 grand, mate.
Receiving.
One,
thank
two,
you.
three, four. 5 zeros, isn't it, GD?
Yeah, I've got I'm paying the bloody mortgage off.
But
Yeah, I'll get straight back up there in a minute, mate.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot.
Ben Morris? Isn't Ben Morris we know?
No, it's neither one. Yes, matey.
20,000, 5 zeros, isn't it?
10 minutes.
4.
25.
4 zeros.
What?
4,
Thank
is
you.
it?
4, yes.
It's alright.
I thought that was 2,000.
I've gone back to work.
No, 25,000 is 3 zeros.
No, 20,000.
All right, well,
20,000
watch what you're doing and
4
keep in
zeros.
touch.
Yeah.
4. Okay, I've sent you.
Watch what you're doing and keep in touch.
I've sent you
Oh, yeah, definitely.
20 grand
Right,
over to put into NHS for you.
That's why we've come back.
I've sent you over 23.
It's really good that,
023 over to put into NHS GD.
our shifts, so.
What's the ward looking like?
That's really weird.
Thank you, both of you.
But
Well, at
yeah,
least you can.
Sorry, how much was that, mate?
Yeah, well, we
Was
want to
that-
make sure it's not that, but yeah, we've got
20 and 23.
Yeah, 23. I've sent you a
Thank you for the
WhatsApp,
money. It'll go
Oh, thank you.
towards some
so
more.
you know what it is that I've sent you.
It's just 'cause I can't see
Yeah.
it on my balance, so I can't figure it out.
Yeah,
How much
yeah.
it is.
What
so
did you
everything
just give
else.
us 10,000?
Just give in to
Yes,
us.
we're there.
Just,
But-
it's so
I
cute.
basically paid
Nice
the
to see
mortgage.
someone there.
Yeah.
No.
Chris will be back shortly, mate. We're just setting off in a minute.
Oh, you don't have to, guys. I'm just glad to sit here, yeah?
We've got a new one in for an interview.
Oh, no, thank
Can I come and sit on the
you.
interview, Jordan?
Oh.
Where's your bird, lad? To you, TJ. 'cause
You alright, buddy?
Obviously, you have been.
What's happened to him?
You've obviously looked after these two.
Do you need a fix up, does he?
I'm going to head back.
Receive, mate.
He's a little head.
Yeah, well, they're looking after me as well. Oh, what's happened to Jock? Oh,
That wasn't very ladylike, TJ.
good.
There you go, buddy.
I just fell out.
Have you just twatted Betty?
I was trying to me eat off the
Well, back home, I've got to do the
Yeah.
thing, didn't I?
Yeah,
Oh my
we've
God,
got
I feel
different
good.
muscles back at home now.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, you can.
So we're kind of getting used to these muscles again. Thank you.
But yeah, glad that one's out of the way before Christmas. Jesus.
Yeah.
The thing was, we had about 40 in it, but I think that half of them ended up in the nick the last few days.
Oh.
So, but
Yeah.
oh God,
I heard Dom. I heard Dom.
Right, TJ, I need to get back up to.
Yeah, we need
just 'cause we got that interview. Lad.
Yeah.
Sat there.
Hey, thanks.
So, come back up to NHS if you want.
We're gonna
Well,
go catch a play. I think I've got shit to do. So.
No problem. Thanks for
Be
popping
safe,
down.
Jazz.
I'm coming.
Have a safe one,
Bye.
alright?
Bye, everyone.
I'll catch up with you later. We'll sort one night when we go to Bowling.
Bye.
Hey, gorgeous.
So see you soon.
What are you doing here?
Well, we wanted to come see our lovely.
Right, back for interview.
Let's go, Jenny. Oh,
Subway's
we
mega.
can relax.
God, yeah. It's an event which I knew was going to be a bit of a tricky one, resource heavy.
Yeah, but we pulled it off.
The annoying bit is what we'd organised and how we did it was spot on. It's things out of our control that cocked it up. Luckily, everyone says it wasn't us who fucks it up.
No.
I love the way you lined out the finish.
I
We came down
tried.
this afternoon just to try it and make sure, you know, did the props stay after a tow truck or anything like that.
Yeah.
Receive, mate.
We got out the car and it disappeared as soon as we stepped out.
That's why we were checking stuff this afternoon for, and we couldn't get the cones to line up on the snow properly.
Yeah, well, I managed, but Imani was, but it was our first time doing it, but she done well.
Oh, it looked mega. It was a right, like, little run into a finish. Was that?
Yeah. They just all ran towards us like a stampede. I was getting, Oh, so weird donating back the money. That was really nice.
In some way, I'm glad they did, in a nice way, purely because I forgot to take it out before I ran down. So I would have had to run back up NHS and get the cash out.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad everything's sorted.
Takes the pressure off now.
Yeah, we can relax a little and help people.
Oh.
Sorry.
Could you in full come in?
Come on. Who's got that really echoey voice
Man, what the fuck was that?
Right. I've just had some donations that I need to go just figure it out. So I'm just going to go over here and figure out what I've got and how much I need to transfer over. And I'll be asking you to invoice me in a second.
Well done to everyone.
I think NHS-wise, everybody did exactly what was asked and did it brilliantly.
PD just kind of sat there, but that's fine. It's what it is.
But what went
Right,
wrong
please respond to
was, yeah, go for it, mate. But I'm just frustrated because
There's nothing you could have done different, mate. That's all.
The thing was,
there's nothing you couldn't
Can
have
you
stopped it.
see the chief's chatting email now?
You get it, it's at Sunny Hospital.
No.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
And
Look how long ago that route plan was posted to him.
oh, 6th. Oh, bloody hell! 6th of September. 6th of December.
Yeah.
That's...
So it's not like I didn't give them notice of what the route was.
Yeah.
So they've had it for weeks.
Yeah.
To
be fair, that's
say again, buddy.
My blip isn't showing on
GPS. And that is.
But yeah, that was only.
Your what?
My blip on GPS
I sent
isn't showing on.
that route to
Have you done?
as well.
Are you on duty?
Yeah, I'm on duty. Yeah.
You might need to go off and on.
Right,
Yeah.
GD, this gentleman here.
Yes.
Yes. He's
Yes.
here for an interview.
Okay, let's go.
Who would you and Joe want to take it? Or sort out this money thing?
Yep. TJ, you're a good character. Would you like to come?
I'm okay. I've got a bit of an headache.
Okay, not a problem. All right.
I'm just going to sort this money stuff out. Ah, hey,
Take you through to interview, buddy.
Okay.
Good luck.
Right, I just need to check my messages because I've got quite a few donations I need to put in the pot here.
Just switching to NHS 2.
Literally caught it out of my mouth. I was going to say that.
Can you hear me, TJ?
Yes, sorry, I've got a bit of headache.
Can you invoice me to ambulance for a amount I'm going to read out to you?
Right. GTAV. 2 minutes, I'll just get you now.
I've just seen them little antlers there, mint.
Oh, what, mine?
Yeah, I've just clocked them now, they're mint.
GD, how much GD?
630
23. 63023.
Yep, that's what I've been told they've been donated in it.
Jingle-wingle-wingle. I'm sorry, flipping ball. I feel like running around being
Professionalism, professionalism.
I know, but sometimes I just got too much energy.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, maybe you should open that sex shop with the dildos, not a cock ring or whatever.
Stop it!
Oh, that's what you told me.
Wow.
Yeah, no, we were having a conversation earlier about her wanting to open a sex shop.
Yeah, but he's got eyes on.
But that's fine.
I've seen it. Trust me, it's been worse than my eyes in this city.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've seen it all. I always, yeah, I've seen it all.
How do you know?
Apologies, Judy. Oh, okay.
Done.
Right, Armani, so we will be detaining you on just section 5 today.
I'm too hyper. I need to chill.
Yeah, I can tell. Can't lie. Why am I getting so many? I'm getting bare WhatsApp messages. Bonnie fucking who? Bonnie Jones.
Good on you, we got stuff.
TJ, do you know who Bonnie Jones is?
Yeah, I think Shang's around with 14 here.
Your hand is really warm, Jerks.
I'm bored.
I've spotted something come up. If you've got an idea for an event, stick it in the suggestions. It comes into SLT anyway, buddy.
What the fuck?
It's discipline. He needs to understand discipline because
I'm walking away from
at
this.
the moment he's violating me all the time. Yes, good. Good fish. You need to understand not to violate me on the spot.
Thank you very much for that, TJ.
No, but they.
I'm just going to go quickly check.
Otherwise this happens.
To make sure it's gone in because I don't trust my phone.
Did we manage to get Carrie bit again?
Say again, TJ.
Did we manage to raise a bit?
Let's have a look.
Well, we saved 50k.
Oh, we've raised. I got sold loads of tickets. Some of them didn't even turn up, and people donated.
Who was that last one you had in here? That wasn't Nathan Little, was it? It was another one.
Oh my lord!
I didn't matter. He didn't win.
Nate, was it Nate something?
Nate Dog.
Yeah.
I believe Nate Dogg's been taken into custody.
Yeah, Nate Dog. People have donated. People have the blood cookies were at least raised over 100k. over that. Maybe it's 150.
Let me just check my phone.
How much is what's it called? How much is the ticket?
The tickets were 5k per person.
5k a ticket, damn.
Yeah, and the blood cookies were 300 each.
Bloody hell.
And we got donated 10k's, 20k's.
To be fair, we say 50k as well from first place. Was hold on, first place was 50k.
As long as we're good, that's all that matters.
It was the import.
I suppose the import was second though.
Right, so I'll let you all know the reason we had to do the Santa Dash. TJ's aware of this. The previous management took 100k in the city from Hamilton's to run a charity run. So we were obliged to do a charity run because of that. So that figure isn't going into here because that money was long expelled before we got in to the hot seat.
And nothing.
We had to do an event because we'd been given 100k previously for it and we hadn't done it.
Yeah.
So on top of that, so bear in mind there's 100k buffer there. Without the prizes being taken out, and obviously they didn't take them. What's your guess, DJ?
About 200k.
Anyone else with a guess?
Well, we've raised 200k.
No, that's my guess.
About 250, 250.
No, I say 170, 180.
Yeah, 150.
228.
Yeah.
But obviously with that previous 100k it would have been 328,000.
Yay!
So did they rub it?
And
So
I sold
had we
all the
been
tickets
lower-
by myself.
Nearly all.
I did.
I sold one.
One, Jed. One.
At least I sold one. Come on, I'm crap at
I've got to
selling.
sleep.
I made the poster, that's my excuse.
And you done the emails.
But we've got an RTC. Are we, Fish, do you want to go to that or do you want me to go?
Why can't I see
Do you want
it?
me to go or do you want to go?
Have you got a vehicle? I haven't got one.
I've got bike out, but I can go.
Hello, what's happened?
Yeah, Louis, if you want, take that one on your bike and then, yeah, if we get some vehicles out, everyone.
Oh, where's he gone?
Yep, received.
Where are we going?
Where'd he go?
He's just going to an RTC.
Oh, Louis,
I've 2 secs, sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
The Lima 2 and Lima 3 are interviewing.
Oh, where are you going?
So I'm just going to go check, make sure my transfers have gone in the bank balance because it cocks up so many times. I want to make sure it's worked. First, who won the event? Let's have a look. I've just sent a ticket in with this.
You can hear. Right.
Luke O'Brien came first, won a limited edition car. Frank Vangelico got second as an import of his choice. Third was Kettle Vangelico with 25 quid Tebex card. Fourth was Pammy from Subway. She won 50k, declined it and asked us to put it back in the NHS pot. Fifth was V, Minister at Subway. She decided to also.
Speaking of idiots.
Hey! That's a nice word. Thank you, gents.
So this is GD. So as I said, I'm Chris. I look after the in-house team. This is Joe. Joe looks after the paramedic team, and GD is the big boss man who looks after both of us. And GD.
Reword that. I'm the big boss man who has to be spoon-fed by these two.
Well, it depends how you look at it.
And his role as daddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
fuck's sake.
Yeah,
And
so
Don't
yes,
have to call him that, do I?
No,
Good.
no.
Good.
It's entirely up to you, that one.
It's a bad joke. Don't go there. No, it's one of them things in this spot. You get some bad jokes.
But yeah, Ben, what we're going to do...
I'll start calling you ass wipe in a minute, Chris. He knows that's just as well. That was a bad thing.
Yes, no, yeah. I mean, I've done a prostate exam before, so it's not, anyway.
You get everything in this hospital.
I'm up for new adventures.
I mean, a prostate exam isn't an adventure.
Dealing with someone with a snapped banjo is. That was interesting.
Oh,
surgery.
that doesn't sound painful.
I mean, I've also had to do a
It was a copper
vasectomy
and
as
all.
well. I've had to cut things. So there's a guy who works at Subway who's had his bollock cut off.
Patient confidentiality.
I didn't say his name.
Didn't say his name.
Much to guess it. He's quite proud of it.
Well, there you go. See, what I'm going to do.
He'll
is
tell
then
you
is,
about it.
I'm just going to take you to reception. We're just going to have a quick chat, and then we'll let you know. If you just hang around, we won't take long. All right.
Couple of minutes, won't it?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you just come with me.
Have you seen that figure?
Have we done a check?
I think he's not been in the city long, has he?
5 days he has been arrested though.
Above 6 to all units. Could I get a vehicle
For
down
driving
in
a
transport?
potentially stolen car, so I'll do one anyway.
Yeah, just
Do one if it's early minor crime. It's not. As he said, time for it. He's just been fined for it.
I think he's done time. NHS to PD. Can we do a background check on someone becoming NHS? Ben Morris. He's been in city 5 days. He has opened that he has been arrested for driving a potentially stolen car.
But he said he didn't steal it.
Yeah. He said he was giving it to him.
Wow.
Oh, are you on?
Yeah.
He's just on PD now. Impressions from the interview?
I think he's all right. He's decent. He's a bit quiet, but I think 5 days into the city, you're gonna be.
As long as we stress to him, we've got to play it serious in here.
Yeah. We
don't need another HP.
No, he was there. He wants to do good in the city, is what he said.
I'm glad we got NHS in,
I don't
mate.
think he's got any prior experience. But that's
Stand
but, who won it?
Can you repeat that again? Sorry.
It was the guys who put some good money into it, but
2 thefted motor vehicles and possession of offensive weapons.
Maybe stay in the ambulance, mate. I'll put them both in.
I mean,
Did you do any time for any of them?
To be fair in this city, if you're not in
not
particular jobs, having an offensive weapon might be. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not a murder. It's not.
No, he's
drugs
not
related. It's not theft.
A stolen
the motor
vehicle
thing. If he's fresh into the city and he's trying to get
you
out,
don't know the difference, do you?
He ain't got any money yet. He's probably a bit hard in his times.
Yeah.
I
don't have a problem with that. It's not
thank
like
you, matey.
Jack, where it was complicated.
He's done time for 2.
Oh, for the car and the offensive weapon.
I guess so. Yeah. So.
I guess it depends which copper he's had. They have quite zero tolerance.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'd obviously say to him normally, obviously with criminal convictions, a couple of weeks to it, but I'd let it go.
Close.
I'd let it go.
Yeah, a little bit. And
He's
again.
stress, he needs to keep his nose clean while he's
Turn my lights off, mate, so they shouldn't move.
TJ or Amani, can you bring Ben back here?
Just to say, guys, have you seen the
Got
balance?
a BD car flying past, mate.
Repeat, Chris, sorry,
Can you bring Ben back to Chris?
I'm just seeing Cam, he's in the ward, he's got...
Is anyone in reception?
I'm in reception, yeah.
Can you bring the person in the white shirt to the back office, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm happy you guys to make a decision. I'm more than happy with that. What I am happy about is...
back down to the room, yeah?
Back
Yes,
room,
please,
buddy.
Jack. One thing I do like is, obviously, even after the bonuses last week, that figure sheet.
Yeah. I'm happy.
Oh, I haven't seen.
Jack's taking him down now. I'm just going to help Fish unload
I'll just go help him
the
as well.
patients from the...
Oh, okay. Definitely looking healthy, isn't it?
Definitely, mate. No, I'm just going to help out because TJ's got a few in the ward, so I'm just going to make sure she's alright.
Yeah.
But,
Right,
nah,
Fish, for these two,
Go
just
for
give
it.
him 3 minutes.
the more the merrier at the minute.
He loves the radio, doesn't he?
Who, Fish?
Cool.
No, Lewis. He loves
Louis.
talking about anything.
We'll get. I'll just say keep comes pro in a bit or something. I'll snip it up. Hey, it's getting there. He's doing good out there, like to be fair.
His eyes are all black out and stuff, so...
Have you escorted him up here?
Yeah, his eyes are all blacked out, apparently.
Okay. Have you got your eyes there, Ben?
Where the bloody hell's Jack? I can hear him.
I'm here.
Ben,
I
you
can
got
hear
your
a
eyes,
woman
mate?
as well.
Have you moved?
Oh.
Right.
I can hear a woman.
What I would say, Chris, if he's got a problem with his eyes, is a good spot to fly out and fly back into this room as last
You put
location.
it down in the private room?
Yeah, just gonna put that.
Oh, sorry. How's things
Yeah,
going?
TJ. Oh, come in. I'm trying to get out.
How's things
No, come
going?
on. Come in. Yeah, come in.
I'm here?
Oh, it looks like you're outside to me.
I think his eyes have possibly gone. If they have, if he flies out and flies back in here, it's a safe spot.
Never mind his eyes. Mine have gone cross-eyed.
I'm just going to go cover floor.
How did the interview go, guys?
Yeah, good.
Nah, because obviously with BBTP and stuff, I can't go to calls, can I?
What we'll do is, as soon as we've got his interviews out of the way, mate.
Yeah.
Obviously, not normal practice, but because obviously most of us on the floor have actually worked with you. What we'll do is we'll get one of the guys to take you out on just to do it, just get you signed off for it, and we'll get you on pretty quick. I need to sort out your emails first.
Yeah.
I've completely forgotten.
I can't thank you enough though for what you did for Judy.
Just keep your nose clean. We'll be all right, buddy.
I will do. The poke in your eye.
Why?
Sort of, yeah.
What's up?
I need attention. I need attention off my boyfriend, bro.
Have a Twix.
I haven't had a thank you. I haven't had the attention of my boyfriend, so I'm gonna be a moody person.
I'm saying nothing.
There you go.
Jack, you've got a couple of emails from me, mate.
I'm not gonna.
Yes, I
ask
know.
for
I'll
kind of
put that.
attention.
Oh no, nothing rude like that. Nothing like that. No, I just like, you know, when you're like around.
I'm going somewhere else.
Super Twitter lady.
What?
What the hell? What have you had too many cookies?
No, what did you say that, JD?
You've completely thrown me with whatever you were doing. What I was going to say was Super Twitter lady.
Yeah, did you see us? Get out the car. Stop on foot. Get out. Telling them off on Twitter. I'm saying, on foot only, guys. Get out the cars, guys.
I was going to say, do you want the thing of saying thank you to everyone who took part? All your prizes have now been paid out.
Well, I did put
Subway crew are amazing.
No, I put well done, guys and girls. Winners have won. Congrats all. 33 minutes ago.
Cool.
Bless you won. It was well because you.
It's just it's Frank Vangelico, Kettle Vangelico, and
Luke, O'Brien, Frank, Kettle, Pammy, Vanessa.
yeah, it's just Luke, Frank, and Kettle.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. So we're going to see you into a ward here.
Somebody get him, please.
Oh, let's get you guys sorted out. But just to let them know, obviously, they should have it all sorted out now. And obviously, if they've got any issues, just give us a shout.
Yeah, I'll just write this.
I just had an email from above saying it's all sorted.
All right. Thanks, JD.
No, mega and you again selling Santa Eskimos.
Yes, I love it.
That's it. It's... I thought that was mad then. So what's somebody going at?
Try now.
Hey, John, you alright, mate? Sorry, I didn't see you there, buddy. We've just done the charity event. It's all going really well.
Mate, either way, lad, that's gonna fucking kill you, mate. That's gonna go straight to your head. It's gonna take
Been a crazy night so far, mate.
What we'll do is we'll take you down for an MRI scan, take you back here, we'll look at the results, make sure there's no internal damage, and then we'll get you on your way,
Do you know what? Has anyone told you I'm like a flipping steel board? You cannot knock me down. Ask JD. He's tried so many times. He's trying to knock me down.
I've not tried to
would
knock
not
you
go
down
down.
once.
Oh, there you go.
Jackie's a bit of a pro at it, to be fair. Jackie's got plenty of experience.
No, it wasn't actually you. Who was it? I think it was Lewis.
Could be.
Yeah,
I ain't done it in a while.
Lewis.
I'm behaving. I'm being good lately.
Yeah, Lewis.
Most people do it to me and
don't.
knock my
You know
glasses
what?
off.
Do you know what the thing is though? Since I've been here, I've actually come
TJ
out my
had some
shower a
cookies or
lot.
something.
I tell you what though, that bloody Lewis, what a pain in the ass.
That's cool. I've come
Enjoy
out my
Fast and Walls.
shower a lot.
And yeah,
Right,
well,
I
that's why I
quickly
stood
need
over
to
by
pop
the
in
wall.
my head, so I'll be back in 2 secs. I've got bloody emails to go on. So.
Say hello.
Yeah, no.
Tango 5.
Sunny, mate.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Oh, hi! Welcome! You're gonna be stuck with me now.
Right, I've put the tweet out JD and the couples reply back.
TJ,
Vanessa.
you are an absolute star.
Yeah. Oh, and it was great to see the guys, Jazz, Betty, and Leon there. It was
Yeah,
great
it's nice
to
to see
see
them pop in. It was great to see them show up for it.
I know. It would have been the last day today as well.
It would have
It's
been.
the
Tonight would have been the last day.
So I'm glad they showed up.
What's the last
that
day?
was good. The 3 people who came in here just before we set off, they were our colleagues until about 2 weeks ago, and they went with family to another city, but they've come back for today. They were supposed to stay at NHS till today, but something happened, and well, that's how I ended up as chief. Well, whatever I'm called, chief medical officer.
Daddy NHS.
Stop it.
The boss, JD, the boss.
Well, our
Deal
biggest
with
problem when we
pride.
walked in is now sorted. And looking at that top right corner tonight is, excuse my language,
Unfortunately,
that's fucking mega.
that is all of NHS, though, I will say.
Nope. It's not.
Oh, wait,
Listen
no, it
up.
isn't.
It's not. There's Damo, Steve,
Tom,
and Miles.
There you go.
So we're starting to see the seeds of it starting to come through now.
It's because my sexy ass is come.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Without a doubt.
I
I'm
couldn't
only
say
joking.
that to a co-worker. I cannot make comments like that.
Yeah,
I will get told off.
Who's HR? Is it TJ? Is TJ
no,
HR?
sorry, I
If
was
TJ was
just,
HR, I'd end up a bollocking every 5 minutes for
That would
swearing.
be a charm. There'd be no swearing or nothing in this bloody hospital.
Excuse me, after you last night,
I beg your pardon, mother.
what were you saying on the bloody ward yesterday? Were you getting your words mixed up?
When? I never say nothing, me.
Was it yesterday when you were getting your words mixed up by bed and it came out rather rude?
No, I didn't say no, me.
It bloody was.
I only say bloody in basket in F&N.
There was someone getting something. I can't remember what you were treating them for, but you got your words the wrong way round, and it was like innuendo bingo for about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I said something, didn't I? Yeah, I remember that.
I had to go to the other end of the ward. I was absolutely pissing myself. So
Yeah, I was saying it, something could hit you hard, or something in the back or something.
Yeah. Everything was the words the wrong way round. And
Yeah,
it was just
I remember. But yeah, bloody would twist me
come on.
words.
It wasn't even just me.
Right,
Hey, the
so-
officer was cracking himself.
Just looking for you.
You know what I'm like with me words.
It was funny as shit.
Oh, last night was you in when that guy was fucking making them sounds? I could not pull myself
Oh,
together.
the ticklitis guy.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
Kev. It's crazy.
I mean, honestly, mate,
I
you
could not
be
pull
lucky,
myself together.
you know,
I was
enough to get away
acting
with a
so
concussion there.
freaking professional, and
so if you
I
want to
just
ask
lost
you-
it. I lost my like Rolly Pony.
He
I lost
does
it.
it all the time. He does. He's crazy.
Man,
Touch them toes and that's it.
Tango 5, why is your email subheading Daddy's here?
Right, anyway. Right, so, are you
Fine,
feeling busy or confused?
He's just trying to sort his, just trying to sort his screen and everything.
Yeah, we're getting the numbers up, JD. I wonder where Miz is.
Miz isn't on UK time.
You seen what it's
Yeah, no, but still haven't seen him.
It's like basically where everything seems a little bit fuzzy and you can only see really what's in front of you and everywhere else is going to be black.
Yeah. I'm trying to control my swearing, but I just forget myself so much sometimes.
Yeah.
And then also, can you walk straight or stand
But
straight?
yeah.
Yeah, he's donating the one outside to me.
Like when I stand up, I do feel like
Yeah, a little bit lightheaded. I mean, the symptoms that you're telling me are basically showing me a bit of a minor concussion. And then basically that's where the
I'm just going to pop away in a second. I've got quite a few emails I need to just get
what we can do for
finished
that
up and wrote up
is,
for what
we
we've
can
just
give you
done.
some painkillers to take away, obviously to reduce the pain.
Hey guys.
Concussion's basically
Hello. How's it going, buddy? Hey, he's got a uniform on.
Kind of major damage
Yeah, I'm looking
So
fresh.
I need to find you on the. Oh, sorry, have you already done it? I did him on the email.
I've already emailed him. Yes,
hell,
on the
lad. I mean,
email
he'd be
system. I have
fucking
sent him
dead
an
if
email
it was
for the
anyone
link
else.
to the emergency services email system.
Thank you to
So cool. As soon as I see you on there, I will add you to the timesheet one. Don't worry about that too much at the moment. Just stick it in your time thing and we'll get onto it, because that's going to change imminently. But we will get everything. It's going to be a baptism learning everything over the start, so don't worry about it. The main thing is now, we'll get you trained up as fast or as slow as you want. After that, what I would say is, main thing, avoid crim life. If you're struggling with stuff, money-wise or out, come talk to us. Don't go out and just do something dodgy to get some money. Have a chat with us, alright?
No, of course, I understand. I mean, take as much time as you need, just relax.
Main bit is if you were selling.
But yeah, I mean,
mine, I think.
Do you want me to take you to like...
I haven't received an email.
Well, you should know better the GD then, shouldn't you?
Management parking area.
An email called circa 99 would be the email.
Actually, no, it's not. Mine's in Bay 1.
Papa 6 to all units. Do we have a clothing area where civilians can change if they're completely naked?
Bear me a second, I'll go get some out of what we've got in the closet, mate.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, mate, we're seeing what we've got in the closet.
PD NHS.
Go ahead, PD.
Can we get someone to outside PD, please?
Yeah, I'll get one sent to it. Get someone to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Do you want me to go, or...?
If you're free, buddy.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, it's pants in it. Oh, what is it? It's is it jacket or?
Right, GD, those spare clothings are going to a patient in the ward who's far left, wearing a OTT chain.
Receive, mate. I'm just signing out now.
No problem, mate. Right, Pub 6 en route to that PD call.
You've got your little Amiri bag. Hello.
I can't remember it. Ah, I've got some cologne for you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not flying out, mate. I'm staying in, buddy.
Yeah, I've got it.
I'll just come to the side of it, 'cause it's not letting me do it from there.
PD Sanchez,
Go ahead, PD.
can we get a unit down to south, please?
There should be someone at PD, mate. And it's
It's not letting me put them on the bed, so I'm just having to put them down here for you, okay?
So we're right.
Alright, yeah. Oh.
You should have a shirt there as well, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Pete, NHS again?
Go ahead, mate.
Your units have just left PD.
Lewis, can you head back to PD, bro, mate?
How comes I can't
You want me to head
see the,
where?
Head back to PD.
I'm at PD, mate.
Is that there, mate?
Whereabouts?
Charlie Kilo 15.
We need you for the cells, mate.
The top for me is the time.
The cells, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, can I get a unit down here outside PD? I've got Ted here who's been hit by a car. Am I able to get a unit for transport?
I'll get someone to you, mate.
Thank you for this. Would you like an uncooked steak, cheese footlong?
I'm alright, mate. You should have some shoes as well there, buddy, as well, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, it is.
Yeah, my spare set, mate, so hopefully it'll do you alright, buddy.
Oh, thanks. You sure you don't want the uncooked steak cheese sandwich? What?
Yeah, fish is on route,
see what
mate,
you gave me?
Bit partial to cooks myself, personally, mate, so don't worry, we've got some stuff in cupboard for us, mate. Look after yourself there, buddy.
Look at me on my
just that, mate. I just think that. Right, I see it's popping me at 2 secs, guys. Right, just popping in here in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Oh my lord, she got red and blues on that leg here.
Where are you, Daddy?
Staff room.
I'm in reception.
Right, there you go. Swelling's all
Thank you
done.
very much.
All gone down.
Thank you,
That's
love you.
it.
Excuse
Love you
me.
too.
Yes.
Hello,
That head not cold?
No, love.
The joy was.
You need a
beautiful.
Lima 2, where are you, buddy?
Fair enough.
I don't know how to describe it. Near X-ray.
I know, I need to get one, don't I, really? Alright, mate, no worries.
How's it going?
Not so bad. Oh, talking to my man, is everything alright?
Yeah, just sorting out MDT layout and stuff.
Ah, brilliant.
What's up?
I was thinking, I want to get someone to go through the basics with Jack, get him back up to paramedic as quick as we can.
Yeah.
So, if someone wants to take him
Say
out at some
again.
point, I want someone to take Jack out.
Yeah.
Because I want basically. So I've spoken to Fish about training up Ben.
Okay.
Tango. I'm going to have to
Yep.
refer to him as Tango 5, otherwise it's going to get confusing. Tango 5. Fish is unfortunately about to. He's just doing stuff relating to the ambulance now, but he's flying out quite soon. So I was going to potentially put Lewis, but I know that Lewis is leaving, so I might put Jack. Would be a
I
good.
still train with
one.
it. We need to get Jack straight out. So I just need someone to take him out, make sure he's
I think with Jack, we should do a quiz more than anything. Just to make sure he knows exactly what he's doing, which he will do. But...
Yeah, just in case someone goes out, does the same with him, ticks him off. Boom. Straight paramedic, get him back.
I'll go out on the next scene then if I can. I'm just trying to sort the MDT out with Amani.
Yeah, it means it can be Papa 1 then. That's
Papa 1, get him straight out, and we know he's got the skills. Shit, I'm gonna
just
get
concussion,
over
I'm
on
gonna walk it off.
Bloody hell, GD, you really need to think about that.
I've just been in my head saying all the
back to
emails.
NHS with an officer who has a serious head injury. Are we able to get the X-ray and MRI machine all sorted out?
Yeah, it's all ready, mate.
Fantastic.
But nah. Nice seeing the numbers we got on tonight.
Yeah.
We're seeing it. There's 3 new TPs.
Slowly getting there. Yeah.
A little bit more work and we can take
We've
not take the
got
the
the
gas,
officer joining us.
The busier it is.
No, he's gone now.
The busier it is.
Busier it is, the more it's like a snowball, isn't it?
Yeah.
It will
So
roll and grow.
get it
hopefully.
fixed. We've done what we
And
set
I
out
think,
to do.
I think, you know, after
Is that sorted?
a few nights
I've
ago,
done
sort
that.
of-
Yeah.
As soon as we've got Jack
So hopefully
kicked off,
TJ will be able to get you some done tonight, or
Louis and
however long
Jack
you
and
both staying
whoever's
in
a
for.
PM, I'm literally going to
We'll
throw
get
out
you
the
up to
door in a minute
paramedic.
and say, right, get out
Well,
of NHS.
or student doctor,
get out
whichever
there.
you
I'm going to
prefer.
do it with Louis in a minute.
I'm gonna do
I'm
student
going to throw him
doctor.
out there.
Yeah, of course. That's one for Chris.
Hey, what?
We've got a student doctor becoming.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah, so we've got
We
MDTs.
do the cop who's in the city on TikTok. Cop with these thingies. Yeah,
Is
it's,
that turned up or?
yeah, it's on green. One down.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you very much.
NHS.
Receiving Charlie Kilo 0.
To get the possible to get a unit, we got an officer that had a small RDC without no seatbelt at 746 just on the corner of Legion on Power Street.
Jack, where are you?
Me, I'm just in the warding of the patient.
Come out to me when you're ready, mate. We'll
We'll get someone down there, buddy.
What's the
Appreciate that,
postal?
thank you, JD.
Just round the back of Legion. I'll get your postal now.
Received.
Busy night, mate.
Round the back of 746.
Sorry, mate.
Are you gonna meet me, beautiful?
I said, is it a busy night?
Received. Jack, when you're ready, head out, mate.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's the patient checked.
No, don't worry.
What's up with this gent, Jack?
He was left. He's going over some ice.
Has he checked in?
Come up his bike. Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Right, if you leave him, I'll carry him on. Jack, you go out with Joe.
Yes, sound. There you go. Stay safe, mate.
That's right. There you go, buddy. I'll get you finished off, buddy. So you checked in with local, have you, buddy?
Yes, mate, yeah.
Discovery outside, mate. Out
I'm
front.
sure he has.
I'll get you sorted out, mate.
Yeah, I'm
get
sure he
someone's
checked in at the
503,
front. I'm
please?
sure he did because he said thingy.
When I'm free, I'll go, yeah.
Received.
That lad's in for a baptism now. He's an ex-NHS, but he's had to start from the bottom again, so we're throwing him in deep end. He's going straight out
Right,
for assessment.
are any units available right now to take over from me?
Delta 3.
Whereabouts are you, buddy?
I'm in MRI now. I've had an officer here who's been in a major RTC. He's got a serious head injury. He's in MRI now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him with TJ.
If you just see that one through, buddy, until you empty back to ward, mate.
Right, there you go.
You know, I was literally about to say, you look
Right, I'm at the ward now. I'm at the private ward at the back, first door on the left. If anyone is able to take over, I can go to the 503 call, but if not, no problem.
To be honest, mate, I don't think I have checked in, you know. I got brought here by a guy with a walking stick.
Oh, and I like that name as well.
Right, we'll get you sorted out.
I'm Amy, nice to meet you.
You've not got a bird's eye view, have you?
No, mate, no.
There we go. Yep. You've not checked in, so I'll get you sorted out now, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. It just keeps coming up on my end saying your left leg.
There you go. That should have you sorted out now, buddy.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Cracking. Have a safe evening, buddy.
All right, thank you, mate, and you.
Coming your way now, Papa 6.
Received.
skull injury, but what we're going to do is get you to X-ray.
Yeah, buddy. Right. So, even officer, right?
He is unconscious currently. What I've done is I've taken him through to MRI. He's rolled his car and he's landed on the roof. Right now, I have a lot of brain activity and an inflamed, obviously, brain, so it could be a major concussion.
Just to make you
Right,
aware,
what's the
let me
officer's
know that
name?
he is intoxicated.
Right now, I'm not 100% sure.
Right, so I'm just going to search the officer's pockets just to get his name. There we go. I found his ID. It's Officer King. Right.
Cool.
If you just complete the first half of the MDT, mate, you get straight back out and I'll carry over for you, mate.
Of course, no problem. Right, so I've got roll car and landed on head, severe head injury. I've done MRI scan, X-ray scan. What else would you like me to fill out?
Papa 7 state 11.
That should be okay. So he's obviously landed on his head. He's had a compression on his head.
Yeah, take it easy. Stay safe, everyone.
Looks like severe concussion. MRI showed no neck injury.
No neck injury, no.
No, just his head. Yeah, he's obviously taken a blunt on that. Yeah, absolutely fine. I'll take over, mate. You get back out there.
No problem. Appreciate it.
Right, Pub 6 to Lima 2, is that 503 units still needed?
Yes, please.
En route now.
Let's have a look at these figures he's given us here. Let's have a look at his head. There's no bleed identified, but there is swelling underneath the skull. Right. No wonder he's unconscious with this one. It's going to be a severe concussion. Right, let's check his record, see if he's got any allergies to any medication.
Lima 2+1, state 9 back to NHS for one patient.
Received, mate. Sorry for the delay there, buddy.
We just had 2 PD vehicles pull into NHS.
They're with us. We've got a PD officer that's intoxicated.
Alright, received.
Whose is this? Are you back outside?
Are we phone with Bradley Ward, Joe?
Yes, please, buddy.
Right. Found some medication that might reduce this swelling on the brain, so I'll just go and obtain that from the laboratory. Just check this guy's stats.
Yeah. You never heard of liquid?
Oh, never mind.
Apologies, mate.
Help is on the way, dear.
Let's go get this from the lab. Can we just ensure our vehicles are put away at the end of shifts, and if you're not using them, put them away?
I'm trying to do that.
Judy, we've got a bike outside and an ambulance that haven't been touched for a while.
The one in Bay 1?
No, not in Bay 1, under the canopy of the ambo. That's
That might
still
have
there.
been fishes. That might have been fishes.
Right, and the RRU bikes, it's either Jack or Lewis, but none of them have owned up to it. I know I put mine.
Jack, Lewis, which one of you two has got the RIU bike outside front?
mate. Put mine back in the garage.
See you again.
Oh, you'll see me in the next couple of minutes, trust me.
Papa 6, when you're back at base, mate, are you alright to take that bike away, please, mate, so you don't get nicked?
Yeah, of course, sorry about that.
I missed your Santa Dash thing.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It went well, apart from people trying to ruin it, but it went well. I'll just give you this ice pack. There you go. Are you okay?
No, I need a plaster, please.
What you needed?
You look, he didn't do Santa Dash. Frank
Got me
plowed half
knee.
them down.
Oh, did Frank win?
No, Frank
ran
was
me
off
over.
duty and ran half them over.
There's the ice pack for you.
Okay. What's your paint skill?
Let's give this a crack, see if this can reduce that swelling.
Yeah, because all the blood's gone to my penis.
Would you say you had it's quite severe?
I'm lightheaded. I think I'm going to faint.
Right, so this is acetazolamide. Let's get some of this inserted in.
Oh, you're not talking to me.
What'd you say?
Can I get that Zimmer, please?
The one with Benny's on it. No, but the settlement.
Right. Hopefully that should reduce some of this swelling on his on the skull there.
Should be okay.
Yeah. Look at the details. There's no physical injuries. It's just the bash on the head.
Oh, maybe quite.
Right. Let's give that a couple of minutes and see if we can get this officer to come back around.
What is that?
Lima 1.
Help me out.
Receiving.
Was the 11 for the night. I'm shattered.
Received Delta 3. You've smashed it as always. Thank you so much for tonight.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Right, Papa 6 en route back to NHS with 2 DOA patients.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
Receive Papa 6.
He says he's taking too much.
Oi, oi, how did he do?
I'm alright too.
How did Jack do?
He's just in there still, but yeah, smashed it.
Right, yeah, get him straight back up. Give him a new call sign. Off he goes. Let's get him back out there.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, sorry mate, I bloody never email. Yeah,
Oh,
but,
six.
to be fair to him, normally we want to get him through the bit, but obviously Jack has been recently with us, and so we know where he's at.
Yeah. Are we going to paramedic? Yeah.
Get him to paramedic. Get him back out there.
106.
Stick him at 1 if it's free.
Yeah.
As soon as he's back out, as soon as they're back at base,
Yeah.
I would possibly tell Louis as well. Get them
By
both
the way,
into ambulance.
Jack, both the patient I'm putting in
2
the ward
seconds.
now, both DOA.
Say again.
Get them both to switch to ambos and get them ambos so they can return back. It's the problem with cars, they can't bring them back.
Yeah, of course.
So get them both out in ambos and then let them loose and just, it sounds in the nicest way, kick them out of the hospital and people are seeing the ambos out in the city again.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better seeing the ambos about.
Can all paramedics change vehicles to ambulances, either box ambo or ambo, and then 1 or 2 of you get onto patrol, please?
Yeah, I'll go on patrol.
Thank you, buddy.
I need baggier trousers.
Hey up mate, can you hear us buddy?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I is killing me. How does
Jack Red is going to be absolutely
Ben or Jack, because
splitting,
I'm already
mate.
staying in house.
It is.
Are you feeling sick at all, buddy?
Very.
Right, no.
Right,
oh,
is
that's pretty
Ben
normal.
or
I'll get
Jack
some
free right
anti-sickness
now?
tablets.
Jack's currently with a patient. Ben, are you free?
Do you have any blood vision?
I'm just with a patient, but I'll be
You
1
do
minute.
have a pretty severe concussion, okay? We've just given you some. It's a drug I really struggle to say. Obviously, do you remember? What do you remember, officer?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So, what I'm aware of, unfortunately, when my colleagues brought you in, so from what I understand, you're in a pretty nasty RTC.
Right,
It has rolled over and you've
on patrol or
bashed your
am I
head
going
really, really
solo?
bad.
Yeah, just give 30 seconds for Ben come out to you, buddy.
What's happened is you bashed your head quite badly in the crash. Now, when you've come into us,
Is anyone else's kind of like
colleagues,
said
am I
muscle
right?
and everything really like
I haven't worked. I haven't been at work today though.
Yeah, it's because we've got full staff, that's why.
You are in your uniform, so you may be on duty. You may have a bit of memory loss.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you give me
What's the
some-
last
No,
thing you remember?
Margaret Thatcher or something, just to
I don't know.
swelling.
Right.
My best advice.
No, I don't know. What? Well,
Do you remember being in the car earlier today? Or
I don't think I
have you
work on.
breakfast?
I don't work on
Right here, mate,
Wednesdays.
in the Land Rover. Do you want me to change it into an
On
ambulance?
Wednesdays?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Yeah.
get an IV drip just
Right.
to get the alcohol
It
and
is
the drugs out of your
Thursday.
system.
Wow,
I
I don't
wonder if
drink.
you
Nice.
Don't worry
It's
about that.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday, mate.
No, it is Thursday,
Right,
so
okay.
don't obviously worry about that. Obviously, you have had a big knock on
I
your
need- I
head,
need
so you
pictures
might...
But I've got work. I've got
Something
work
that
on
was gonna
Thursdays. I'm
take
going to be
the
late.
swelling down.
Don't worry, I
So
think
I
your
need,
colleagues
like,
know you're here, okay?
You'd have to get them on your
I'll
phone,
phone
buddy.
Really?
you when you had the
Person you
accident,
can-
mate, yeah. So,
I
won't
I'd
worry about
like-
that. You have had a very big knock on your head, okay?
Where was this accident?
My head muscle's so
Apologies,
slow.
I don't know.
It happens sometimes.
Oh,
Okay?
who
So-
brought me here?
One of my colleagues, which was one of our paramedics, has brought you in this evening.
He's claiming
What day is it today?
So it is Thursday
He's claiming
today.
he's just
And
advised
it's
that
about
that's why he crashed.
10:30 in the evening.
I start work at 7.
Well, I wouldn't say so either.
So you probably, yeah, it's about 10:30 in the evening. I think you brought in about 20 minutes.
Can you
ago.
let him know that I'm going to be late for my shift,
it's not
please?
really helping us.
No problem. Your colleagues do know you're here already, okay? Your colleagues are the
okay.
people who called in your accident, I believe.
Okay.
So your colleagues obviously
I can't give him an IV drip
were
because
there
he's
and
claiming
they've
he hasn't
brought
had
you
any
in.
drink.
Oh, okay.
So your colleagues have brought you in to make sure
So
you're
we've
safe.
advised him
Oh,
to wait on the bed
call
for
for
a
the
bit.
ambulance.
Thank
The ambulance
you.
has come out
Have
and
you
got you
any
from the car
pictures of,
crash.
like,
And brought you back here.
More Widdicombe?
We haven't identified any breaks or anything. You know,
Was anyone with me?
Or
Again, apologies, I just don't know at the moment. Obviously, I've only got your medical records from when you were brought in.
How are we doing, Christopher?
In case you were in an RTC. So,
Sorry?
Oh shit.
I do think you.
No, I feel fine.
Can't say for sure, but I think you did come in alone when you were brought in by the paramedics. I don't believe there was another injured person.
I hope so.
So I think apologies, it is yourself affected.
Oh shit.
So
Could do with it.
so I don't think anyone else was hurt that I'm aware of. So, but obviously you've had a really bad knock on the head. Now I'll get you some anti-sickness.
Could you send the
tablets,
nearest
okay?
officer?
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely Thursday, yeah?
It's the MDT more than anything. Like she still doesn't know what she's really doing. So
There you go. So hopefully it'll stop you feeling sick. But yeah, it's definitely Thursday.
basic medical. Say again, buddy.
Really?
So yeah, definitely Thursday, mate. I'm afraid.
The officer's just gone get a breathalyzer to do.
Oh fucking hell.
So obviously with a big head trauma like this, it can be common to lose a bit of your recent memory. Sometimes it comes back, sometimes it doesn't.
Go ahead, PD.
Can I get a unit down to the interview room at PD? I've got a diabetic officer who would take his insulin.
Right, Bell.
Lewis, are you okay?
Yeah, on route now,
2
mate.
seconds, was getting a lot
Thank
of
you.
noise. 2 seconds.
Thank
Right,
you.
Bell, for this
There we go, sorted.
purposes of today,
So, main thing we need to get sorted out
the situation.
is we need to
Go ahead, Frank.
get your vision back.
Where is it?
Yeah. Am I gonna have to wear glasses?
No,
Frank, everything alright, mate?
no, nothing injured. It's just because obviously you've had such a bad knock on your head.
Frank, can you receive it, mate?
Be a bit blurry and could
Yeah,
be
just
shaken
give him a
up.
man.
Everything's like why everything's really purple in here. Like purple walls, purple roof.
In the nicest way, your brain's got to reset a little bit. He's had one hell of a
telling
crack.
you.
Is
you
anyone
have,
in house?
We'll be back in
yeah, I'm just currently in a private room treating.
No, you need to stay here.
Okay.
Hold on.
So we've got.
Need help or anything?
Yes, please.
I'm just going off
Where are
radio.
you?
2 seconds,
You
mate.
need to stay here because I need to be turned off.
I'm back on radio in a sec. I'm just going off radio while I treat.
I can hear voices in my head.
No, I'll be soon in the next room, mate. We've got a lot of people about tonight.
Oh,
It's quite busy.
okay.
So,
Okay.
there's a room just to your side there with a couple of patients in there.
Okay.
But yeah, the main thing we need to get, obviously, I've just given you an injection, which obviously got quite a bit of swelling on you, just putting a bit of pressure on your brain. We've given you some.
I made you do it one more time and it didn't work.
I won't say the works; it's really complicated, but
Why?
some medication that will bring that swelling back down.
Why
As that
hang
comes
on?
down, obviously, a lot of your sort of like the blurred vision and things like that, the concussion will.
Yeah, just
relieve
everything's
a little
purple, mate.
Yeah. So your vision could be out for a good few days. Your brain's obviously had one massive shock.
Doesn't. What do you mean?
And it's got to reset a little bit. So,
Right.
obviously the anti-sickness tablets will help you with the sickness. Obviously, you're probably going to feel very dizzy. You might notice mood swings. Watch out for aggression. Aggression could be quite is quite a common
Can I
trait.
use that as an can I use that as an excuse then?
It depends, but obviously in your job role, obviously it probably won't look very good. But I would advise, obviously your current condition, you're not safe to drive.
Can you just put that on my MDT in case?
Yeah, what I can do is I can give you a sick note. You take that to your superiors, and obviously say I've advised. Obviously, that, so I can sort that out for you now.
I'm not allowed to drive.
You're not allowed to drive in your current condition.
I wouldn't recommend driving either.
Not until your vision's back.
Okay.
So that'll take, obviously, as soon as your vision, stop blurring and you stop feeling sick, so you're going to suffer with a bit of motion sickness for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what, Doc? You do the breath analyzer then.
Obviously, for the pain, obviously, I'm expecting you to get a really bad headache if you're not going already.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Who's here
obviously
anyway?
For that, I'd expect something like a codeine or cocodamol. Maybe, maybe even tramadol. Just to take, keep that pain level down.
I love tramadol.
And who else is here?
I love tramadol.
And again, you can't drive. I can give you some tramadol actually, but you won't be able to drive on that. So, bear me, I'll get that prescribed now for you, mate.
I don't think I want to drive ever again.
Jesus. Useless. That's what it is. Can't get the staff.
That's why I just put doesn't pass, because if you can't do it, then he's not passing. That's because like I was expecting when he closed it would say like pass or doesn't pass.
Okay, am I free to go?
And then he didn't do it, so like
Okay. No worries at all.
Right, let's give you that tramadol now, mate. So I'm giving you a 5-day course. Obviously, take as you need. Okay. Try and eat them on a full stomach. Now I'm just going to get your sick note written up for you. Okay.
Thank you.
come down to NHS and speak with Bell. Yeah, we need you here as soon as possible. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So we'll let Langley deal with it.
What's your name? Gordon Bell.
Yeah, yeah.
Doc, can you give me access to the
Oh, will it come up? That didn't come up.
Go there, but I request access to that, they will get it. Okay, well, I'll do that later. I'm gonna say, because if I'm part of the training team, I need to access the team. Change up instead of like asking you or someone else to do it now. Also, what the fuck my hat?
I need to go state 11 on compassionate grounds, please.
Oh, he just says, hold on.
I'll go get your officers now. You need to go state 11 boys, he says.
Let's go stay 11. Okay.
Right, let's get this passed over to you, buddy.
See you later, mate.
No, it's okay. I can be discharged, but I need to go.
You need to go there, that's fine.
So you've got a sick note there, buddy. Okay. Pass that to your superior officer. That's obviously from myself. Any questions, they can come back and question me on it. And obviously we have done that. That's obviously just make sure I put that in the paperwork. So if it does get questioned, it's on there.
I'm feeling rock hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I can't help it.
Get yourself on, yeah?
So I need a cup of tea
Oh.
and some.
Feel a lot better.
There's a lovely coffee, mate.
Thank you.
Right, there we go, Mr. King. So obviously you're going to feel pretty crap for a few days off, eh? Obviously advise not running about. Obviously definitely not driving.
Yeah.
Obviously I'd possibly call for a colleague to pick you up, and then obviously hand your sick note to a superior officer, and obviously then I'd consider taking the night off. Obviously depending how you feel tomorrow is obviously at your own discretion.
Yeah. Alright, I appreciate it, Doc. It's definitely Thursday, yeah?
Something like that, yeah, it's really hard. It's definitely Thursday, the 22nd of December.
Okay.
And it's about 11:15 in the evening, mate.
Christmas is in 2 days, shit.
Yeah, not well. Free, depends when you want to finish shopping, mate.
I haven't started, mate.
Likewise. Don't get a chance when you're PD or NHS, do you, buddy?
No.
Lima 1, State 2.
Charlie Kilo 45. Can I have a pickup from NHS, please? I've got.
Oh, you got a
doctor's
colleague
note
at the
that
front.
I'm unable to drive.
You've just been discharged for overdose of Viagra.
Oh wow, that isn't my my colleague. I had a PD officer in the other day who had been getting frisky with a lass, and he ended up snapping his banjo.
Ooh, shit. Rather him, not me.
I don't think he was expecting me to. All right, let's get you sorted out, mate. That he was laughing about and joking about. He won't for too long.
At the top.
Oh, Ted.
We'll get you sorted, buddy.
Yeah, it was in here.
I'm on subway right now. I've got Dom here, and apparently he's telling me that you guys have been up to something.
What could we have possibly been up to?
You got ice on, don't you?
Test done.
So I won't
My
say
eyes
it,
have
mate,
seen
but
plenty of Dom, mate, but don't worry.
It's something about bowls and stuff.
Yes, he does. Can you tell him that he needs to do a sperm count test again?
That is a serious question to ask, Papa Six.
Yeah, I don't know, mate, honestly. But me and who is it? I've got Ben. I've got Tango 5 with me. We just stopped the subway for a little bit of a social and sandwich. That's right.
Yeah, just as long as you're keeping track on the calls, mate.
Yeah, of course, man.
But yeah, that was a serious thing with Dom. He's due for a checkup for his sperm count. That is genuine as well.
On what date?
Whenever he's next available.
Right, okay.
I think he thought we were genuinely joking.
Yeah. We've got to get him to basically masturbate into a cup in the private ward. Why are you laughing?
I wasn't expecting. Sorry, I had a cut.
Oh, fucking hell.
Why are you laughing, GD? That's a serious medical thing he needs to do. Dom.
It's just the way you worded it. Saying Dom needs to masturbate. He doesn't need to. He needs to stop doing it so often.
He needs to masturbate into that cup.
Hey up, officers.
No, I can't see a thing, so if you stood next to me, let me know.
Yes, I'm stood. Well, I'm stood next to Mr. Trotter.
Lovely. I'm going to drop Mr. Trotter down here. He needs some assistance if that's alright.
Dare I ask what's
Del
happened?
boy. I don't have a clue. I was just told to bring him down.
He wasn't behind four wheels, was he?
I think someone else was behind the wheel of the four wheels.
Ah.
Right.
I'm not entirely sure.
Hold on, here's another one for you. I hate Del. I hate Del.
I see. I can't see a thing.
That's not very nice.
I hate Tim. I hate
Yeah,
Tim.
so does anyone else want a subway meal?
Fucking, if you weren't already on the floor, I'd put you down again. I see
We'll
why
get
you're
him sorted
sorry,
out 10, then you can get him, buddy.
That's fine. I'll just bring him back in again.
Can you hear me, Del? What's happened, buddy?
Fucking flew out of a car, mate.
Ah, so Fluff wasn't involved this time?
No, mate, no. Like I said, I'm always in NHS. You should know this by now.
Hello, my lovely. I hear your voice. What's happened now?
Me?
It sounds like he's been trying to take flying lessons.
Oh,
I told you.
hell.
This would probably be the third or fourth time I've been in today, so...
But how long have you been in today?
What, as in city?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I haven't been got enough officers to see get
11 till 5:30, and then I went
Jesus
and
Christ.
went to my hotel and sat and watched a film with the old everything else, and then
muscle. There we
and
go,
then I'll
mate.
come back because you know what it's like.
Trying to get the hours in for Christmas bonus.
Fucking hell. Christmas bonus, what's one of them? Fucking hell.
Having GC1's pocket will that. A few gold
Mate.
watches and whatnot.
Yeah, right. I mean, it keeps buying people shit. I bought a couple of people cars today because I felt generous.
You're right, Del.
Hi, mate.
He's been taking flying lessons and hurt his leg again.
Oh, did you manage to find that guy who his back
Yeah.
and they got kidnapped?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
He was driving a car like fucking absolutely fine, so
Oh, good.
knob.
Right, I'm just
An
going to put
absolute
some
knob.
You've got a couple of grazes here, mate, so I'm just going to get
Thanks,
some
mate.
antiseptic on this, buddy.
He's been put down the MDT as hang on. He's been put down the MDT as kidnapped. They come and kidnap from their pedestrian or whatever it is. Because, to be fair, he's taken them out of your care. They were arguing that you said that he's free to go, and I said no.
That was a nasty one.
You told him that
Thank
he's
God for
not
Google.
free to go, and they weren't having any of it.
Yeah,
So
no.
still down in the
Let's get
MDT.
back
You
on
had,
here, buddy.
you had body comp.
Thanks,
you had
mate.
body cam on as well, didn't you? So
Yeah.
yeah. So
If you need any of it, then just get me to, because obviously you can't use mine after. But tag me in if you need to use any of it. Tag me in.
Yeah,
and I'll do it. I'm not asked.
We get it a
No,
lot, to be
no,
fair, and it's
At
as
the
long as
end of
they
the
ain't
day-
taken them out and killed
at the
them,
end
we're
of the day,
just boring. Yeah.
they've taken their own life at risk, so it's up to them, really, isn't it? So
Yeah.
There we go, Del. Got stuck a bit of
Thanks,
bandage
mate.
on there. It's been cleaned up, buddy.
next
Yeah.
time they come into NHS, we'll be seeing how that goes for him.
Same as usual
Yeah.
for us guys.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a fantastic job anyway.
I was going to say, have you banged up half at Vangelicals and the rest of them today?
What's
Half our
that?
start line was bloody missing fit Santa Dash. I think they're all down at Her Majesty's pleasure.
Well, we've just sent someone down today. He's doing a 275-month stint. So
holy shit! He must have been
yeah,
a very
he
naughty
won't.
boy.
He won't be out till blackout.
Oh, ouch!
What's the max?
That can't be far off a record.
Depends what they've done.
Depends how much they piss you off.
There is one with a list that it's nearly 375 months.
Haven't you got him yet?
Not yet, mate. When it comes to it, he is going to hate it.
Yeah.
Me,
but knowing this guy's luck, if he's managed to get that rap, not get caught, chances are he'll get a really good lawyer and they'll be fine.
At least cut a deal. At least cut a deal to get that down a bit.
There's no lawyers, so he's fucked, mate.
No.
He has to
Well,
do what we say.
no.
That would be definitely
It's a-
need for Lloyd to try
Yeah.
and make a deal to come in and get it out of the way. That one.
Yeah, well, they just bring me in, and I'm fair with everyone. Well, try to be.
Well, if they don't give you shit, and give them a
If
fair
if
time.
I've
they're absolute knob,
arrested
then
you, and they're fucking idiots, then they get
slapped.
the full sentence. But if you agree, yeah, I was just quite happy. Like today, the reason that whole thing started with old matey with his broken back, right, was
Let me
I
get the
stopped it. No, I stopped him for 35 bags of whatever he had on him, and I was going to take him off him and fine him.
That it? You weren't going to nick him for?
No, I was just going to
intent
fine
supply?
him
Just-
because
Ah.
by the time I've got him down to PD, done it, it's pointless. I'd rather hit him in the pocket and fine him, right?
And he
would have
loses
given-
crop for the night, and
he
that's
would
it.
have he would have walked away with a fine, happy days, right?
But said he decided to be a knob.
Because that he was a knob, and now it's turned into a massive CID investigation, and it's now caused them grief, so it doesn't bother me.
He's absconded from hospital.
Yeah, he's done that. He's had his men come in and potentially tried to he twice take our comms and tie us up, kidnapped his own person out of your care. It's all been put down, mate. So from one little
Right, Ben, let's get going.
slap on the wrist turned into a massive investigation. Whoever his bosses are will be fuming when PD turn up at his house.
Well, if they're trying to go under the radar and he's doing shit like that, bringing you lot to his door, they're not going to be happy with him.
Nope. But this is what criminals are like, mate.
Don't think the bigger
Amazing.
picture.
No, exactly.
Bigger picture, just
Petty
get caught,
crime.
couple of
petty
bags of
crime,
weed
get
on
a
the side of
slap
the
on the
street.
wrist. Mate, he
Yeah.
would have literally got a fucking, what, a 2K fine? Slapped him in his pocket. See you
2K's
later,
not
mate.
gonna work
Job
then,
done.
is it?
No, but it would have been 2K. See you later, mate. Goodbye.
The thing is,
But
we know why.
no,
We now know why he was trying to wait for as long as possible.
yeah, because he was using his phone. That's why. That's why. As soon as I realised what he was doing, I took his phone off him.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, but I don't know if it's related.
sound like you had
on
fun
the,
with
on the
that.
way back to hospital, I'm pretty sure they tried to stop my ambulance as well.
Yeah.
Just say, Del, though, with your leg, mate, you've got, obviously, grazes are all treated up there, mate. I've
mate.
cleaned them all up, stuck a bandage on it. Might be a bit sore for a few hours, but, yeah, let's take it easy on that one, buddy. But happy to discharge you whenever you're ready, buddy.
Love.
I'll
Nice
let
one.
you,
Thank you, mate.
Sort out with Chris, your instance today, buddy. Just a welfare check on everyone.
I'm good, she good.
We're all good. She's got a PD and a private board again.
I swear to God, when I go near the private wards, it always fucking says clocking out. Do you remember?
Ah, fuck.
What?
We've got someone running through anyway.
He's downstairs.
It's alright.
Oh god, where is
Downstairs.
he? Oh my god, what's going on?
Drop me.
X-ray Golf 9.
There we go, there's one.
Can you come into the hospital, please, sir?
There's another one.
What are you doing in the roof, mate?
Can I get a... Oh, yeah?
Ah, there we go.
I can't see.
Never
There we
mind,
go, it's
they
alright.
found me.
Oh yeah?
What the fuck happened then?
Guys, I can't
I've got you.
see.
I've got you.
Where are you?
Oh,
I've got her.
Oh my God.
Your eyes back.
Yeah, I'm back. I was stuck in the corner. I didn't know where I was.
That's alright. All
That was
sorted.
scary. Oh my God, thank you. I thought I was stuck. I was, oh my God.
It's no problems.
I was stuck in that blinking thing.
At least wait till you get stuck in a vending machine.
No, you're alright. I mean, it was the police officer's fault, but you know.
Daddy!
Bloody shit. I bloody stopped then and all. What? I thought I was seeing something out the door. No one. Oh, who's that Romeo bike?
Still?
Yeah.
Papa 6, whereabouts are you, buddy?
I'm in NHS, mate.
Yeah, when you're free, mate, can you get his bike moved, mate? It's been knocked over outside.
This is mad riz, you know.
Oh my God.
This guy's a mad riz. This guy's a mad riz. Unspoken, John. Unspoken. I can't know, right.
Louis, all his whip bike, mate, is if it stays there, it'll blow up, mate. It'll blow up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's
I
all
don't
it is,
even know. I
mate.
don't even know.
Thanks for your help.
That's all good. That's all good.
That's the problem with bikes. As soon as they go over, fuel leaks out and they blow up after so long.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, because if it blows up, then it takes
GD,
all
it's
the
not my bike, mate. I can't unlock it.
Papa 1, do you want to get rid of your bike?
I've got RAC en route, mate.
You take my bike, mate, sorry.
Got RAC coming, get that, I'll get rid of it.
Yeah, no, so, no, I can't unlock it, so it's
yeah,
not
it'd be
mine.
Jack's then.
Yeah, that's right.
The problem with bikes is A, the piece of piss to nick, and in a couple of minutes that'll blow up.
I did swap my bike out when I went in for the Land Rover instead, so I thought I did, but I just didn't.
Have you got the cheap one out, Joe?
No, I've just put mine away.
That must be Chris with that one out. Who's this one? Disco. Is that you with Disco? Yeah.
Turns out I've still got one.
Right, okay. And who's that ambo outside the doors?
I'm getting it recovered. I'm getting that recovered and the bike. That grey fucking
one,
rolls.
Was fishes.
I'm getting that brown 1M pound, dude. I'm just getting them all fucking gone.
Well, that one over there's mine.
Yeah, I'm getting that civil one gone.
Fish
this
fly out
ambo,
pretty quick,
that grey
so.
one, that bike. Just get them. Why's he parked his
rid of.
fucking ambo there again? He's just moved it and put it in the same spot.
Who's that?
Lewis.
Yeah, he should be parking outside.
Bad time today.
Yeah, can I just have a quick pasta, please? That's a lot of shit. Fucking get there before me, mate.
Excuse me, coughing me guts up.
fucking been on my list for a little while. Cheers, that mate.
Right, Dad.
I've got a feeling TJ didn't clock in tonight. I'm just checking it now.
No, I don't think she clocked out.
I don't think she clocked in.
Fuck's sake. Cheers, lads. Take it easy.
See you in a bit, mate.
Thank you very much.
You get used to it. It's all banter.
Yeah, banter, innit, man? Yeah, bad things.
Yeah, G.
Yeah.
Keep banter, but we do need to keep a little bit pro. One thing, everyone, while you're all here.
Whoa.
Not bollocking, but can we just sharpen up a little bit on the radio comms? I'll just say about comments, so we just need to sharpen up a little on the radio comms.
Yeah,
all right?
sorry about that.
No, it's just I've been just as bad. We just need to sharpen it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's because we're
just getting a bit noisy on there, and it's we've been noticed for it.
It's probably just because we're used to being, only a few of us. So when there's more of us on, it's
It's nice to see us full for once. Well, not I won't say full, but a lot of people.
We're getting there.
A lot of us on.
The seeds are starting to get there.
People are
it's been a busy couple of weeks.
There are 5 more PD on than NHS.
That's
so
good.
we are actually doing pretty well, to be honest.
Oh god, yeah.
People find it.
Excuse me, you're going to be leaving us soon.
Lad, do you want a swift right hook to the jaw, lad? I'll give you one right now, mate.
Yeah, that was a
joking.
Shot.
Right, I'm going to just take 11. Let's take 10. Sorry.
Vehicles are going to be deleted, guys. Guys,
11 is it
vehicles
now,
are going to be
I
deleted.
think we need it. I think we need
Come
it.
over here, mate. I'll have a quick chat with you. Come over here,
Amani. Alright, Amani, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on just section 5.
We have on the when you get a chance on the emails, have a look in NHS info. You probably notice there's a hell of a lot less channels. It's a lot cleaner. Don't. Oh, sorry. Actually, I need to add your roles, don't I? It's not been done.
Someone's been given the roles already.
Yeah, you should literally just have NHS paramedic because they're all getting renamed in the next week.
Yes.
Right. Look at NHS info. We put a new handbook. Everything is in there. So the new radio codes, the MDT, left, right sides are all in there. The new in-house procedure, everything is in one document now. Before, where it was like a dozen different pages.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and that looks a lot better.
Chris did a hell of a lot of work getting a lot of it done.
Hey.
Why does my discovery never disappear?
It always does this with your cars. So, just for you, obviously in there, everything should be in that document. And the roster, we've got a new roster where everything is on one page. So your call sign won't change from P to AP and all that crap.
We'll need to get new ambos out.
Really simple.
Yes.
So the reason we've had to simplify it is because
I'm staying away from that.
back-end admin.
Yeah.
As you'll be aware of that sort of stuff.
Actually, no, I'm not.
Also, we have the timesheet login is temporary. We are getting a new thing in the normal Discord soon, but it's just going to take a little while to get sorted out.
Yeah, I'm doing. I'm in that one. Is it slash clock in and stuff? I've done that already.
Yeah, so it's for slash cooking. I'll update your name on there as well tonight.
Yep, sound.
But we're trying to make it a lot simpler to find.
You're the couch tonight, fam.
I think we had over 40 different email bits.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. He deserved it.
You just gave me a swift right hook to the jaw.
Welcome back to the team.
I just found that shit.
I'm glad.
I just found
Thank you for what you did for me.
So, usual call. Obviously, we're back on the old dispatch at the moment.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's all right, mate. Just keep your nose clean. On the other side, what I would say is when you come in, make sure you go off duty.
Really fucked, mate. Oh.
Yeah.
Obviously, core hours are still currently 6 till 12, unless you've done something during the day. But we are looking at possibly changing that soon.
Yeah, that's fine. Obviously, you know what's going on in the different cities. Some days I might not be in.
Boys, who wants to come swimming?
If it's going to be more than a couple of days, just stick an LOA in.
Let's go swimming.
Yeah.
I've got my goggles, lad.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the uniforms sorted and the people and the government of the city will be absolutely idiots about it.
Lad, do you think this should be my new fit? Oh, hold on, I'm getting a cool now.
At the moment, it's literally just suits.
Yeah. Well, we've come up, obviously, We're getting a few bits sorted out in the minute. It's just taking, well, as you'll know, it just takes a bit of time.
Yeah, it does indeed. It's stressful as well.
So radio.
Yeah, we came into this and with a couple hours notice.
Yeah.
I think when you were here, I was just doctor, something like that.
I think so, yeah.
I'd just gone up to Doctor Anna. And then Dylan left. Dougie left. Dougie came back, asked me to join the clinical lead to help out. And then that day, Dougie left. Jim and Jazz were on leave for a couple of weeks. So I didn't quite know what my remit was. And then they came back and it was boof. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but when I first got offered it, I was like, yeah, I'll do this. And then I've done it and I'm like, oh shit. There's a lot more work than I thought.
On the floor, you don't see that side of it, do you?
Do you know? Do you
So
how?
you quite often understand now why, oh, I've got to pop to the back room, or I need to go in my head a minute.
Yep.
And that's just when I'm in the city.
Yeah, we're trying to, when we are in city, try and be as
In
on
city?
the floor as much as possible. Like, for
But
example,
sometimes it flows over when we come in city, so it's like...
So sometimes you'll see us like on the NHS email system on a voice chat.
Guess what? Lewis has got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Does he?
What? That's crazy.
I know.
Just one?
Wind him up.
Whoa!
But no, smash it tonight, mate. So you're cool now, mate. When you come in, you're cool to go.
I can't see anything with these goggles on.
Sound.
Where's your girlfriend?
I'll see you all tomorrow then.
Have a good day, buddy.
See you in a bit. Have a good rest of your night.
You say where? Do you say where's your girl? Where's my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, I don't have a girl.
What doing stay 11? Have a good night.
Have a good one, mate.
That's all I'm saying, bro. She's shouting out Ross and. You know what I mean?
I thought it was an earring back there.
I can't like. Yeah, no, I can't like. Oh, her.
Yeah, earring.
Right.
No, that's
Louis and whoever you may choose out of the Tango units. Do you want to go take a tour, mate?
Do I want to go take
Well,
a tour?
them two have a fisticuff at the back. Just see what's going on in the city, mate.
Yeah, sure,
They've
man.
been stood in here, buddy.
Who wants to come, lad? Who wants to come?
Well, you said the lad, so.
Whoever goes with you, obviously just maybe check their roster and see if they've got any bits on training stuff needs sticking off.
Yeah, of course, right. Who's coming then?
Take Amani.
Alright,
No, take him actually. Take him because he needs to see more. I'm almost finished my training, so it's best for him to get some out time.
Needs his blue light training.
Alright, so let's do you like then, big man. Let's come.
Let's go.
Just the question, has he been shown the vehicles yet? How to get them and what is allowed?
I think Fish has done that, but feel free to do it again.
He showed me how to do the vehicles, he just didn't tell me which one.
Some personal medical attention at the hospital.
One sec, I just locked myself out.
No problems. Tango 5, your available choices will be the box ambos at present. So there'll be 2 box ambos and there's a NHS Merc van one as well.
I might be able to leave myself, I think, now.
Right.
Hey,
I couldn't stand over here. It was too bloody loud.
I know, it was getting a bit loud for me. My ears were hurting a bit.
Yeah.
GD, I think since we might have a student doctor soon, we need to figure out what the student doctor's uniform is.
This is a problem, and I'm going to have to find some time with TJ and Amani because what we wear is not the same as them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it causes us because we
To be
can't.
fair,
The problem we've got is we cannot see the female uniforms.
No.
But we are doing some work currently. It's taking a little bit of time. But we are going to be redoing the lady. Well, hopefully, quite a bit of the clothing. Oh, there you are. Didn't even see you there.
Hiya!
Who? Oh, it's you two. What have you two been up to tonight?
Dom tried to fight in my face and I fell over and hit my head on ice.
That could have been a lot worse.
Who's fucking playing ambulance?
Lima 2 going state 11. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys.
Smash it tonight, Lima 2, mate. Cheers for tonight, buddy.
Right, okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I can see you cut your head a little bit.
Papa 6, I think you might have your voice set to shout, mate. We can hear you upstairs.
Oh, that's madness. wireless, hold on.
Oh my god.
Use your Dell muscle,
Did he-
mate.
Yeah, wait. Can you still hear me? Hold on.
He's got a mouth like a foghorn.
No, I can't hear you now, mate.
Alright, cool shit.
He
Can
can
you
be.
hear me, like, do my little impression or not?
We could hear you use a few choice words when we're on the ward, mate.
Yeah, no, I was going like that to show him the sirens.
I mean, Lewis, let's just say this: don't ever have a private conversation in NHS.
My bad. I guess my voice just like, kind of echoes, you know what I mean?
That's one way of putting it. It definitely travels well, mate.
No, I call him the foghorn. Oh my god, that goes through my ear. Oh, that's sweet.
Can you take the ambo outside when you're doing that, please?
Yeah, apologies.
It's alright, it's killing me ears. Hey, you alright?
Hiya, how are we?
Not so bad, how are you this evening?
I'm good, thanks. I just flown in, so far so good.
Just flown to the city? Is this your first time in city, or...?
No, it's Bonnie. You know me.
Oh, I lose track of everyone in this goddamn city.
The
I
one
recognise the voice.
that's stabbed in the neck.
Oh, that's what... You're in a different bloody top, that's why I can't tell.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Change my clothes.
That's what throws me in this city.
Right, this is
How are you feeling?
6 and Tango 5.
I
We're
mean, I've
going
only
on
flown in,
patrol.
so
We do
so far so
have,
good.
Hopefully have a bit of a safer
Tango
night
5
than last
driving,
night.
so just beware.
Don't even start.
Where did you fly into?
I don't know why that took
Pardon?
so long.
You didn't fly into Legion, did you?
What now? What you? Is it?
When you've flown in, you haven't just flown into Legion, have you?
I just flew in right there.
Oh, God. That's why I didn't see you then come in. Flying into NHS in the nicest way is a bloody bad idea.
Well,
Because under NHS there's some tunnels.
yeah, I know. But
And
I was
so
outside,
many people
so it was
do that
alright.
and fall into tunnels.
So what other things do I have to do?
It was alright. I was outside, so it wasn't too bad.
You missed the Santa Dash then?
I know. I was gonna take part. I love fucking running.
Unfortunately, we did have a bit of a nasty accident at the start.
Bloody hell. I was out at sea working, so I missed it.
Yeah, we are, Dylan.
One of the PD officers who was off duty ploughed through half the field.
I've done nothing.
Which was like, it was Frank of all people.
Oh, of course it was.
Well, we sent the route plan to PD 2 weeks ago. And, yeah, PD didn't send it to the officers, so they weren't aware.
Oh my god.
Literally came around the corner sideways and went straight through half the subway crew.
No way.
Like, can you imagine that? He took out Fee and
You've
Pammy.
got 2 on the road.
You can imagine how well that went down.
Not good.
No.
Fuck's sake.
Hindsight is quite amusing, but at the time, obviously, Pammy was not an happy lady.
I don't blame her.
So, it went alright. Unfortunately, some people tried to ruin it, as we expected, but
Yeah, there's always going to be someone, isn't there?
we had a low showing, because I think, unfortunately, PD have been pretty active the last 2 days.
Have they?
So, well, yeah, I think quite a few of the participants may be running round a chain fence for a little while. So we were missing quite a few of our entries.
Oh no.
So we still had a fair few show-ups, so it was all right. We got it done.
Yeah. That's good.
So,
Right, I best leave you to it.
no problem. Have a safe
Hopefully,
evening.
I won't be back here soon, but knowing me, I will.
In the
so,
nicest way. The least we see you in here, the better for everybody.
Honestly, I need my own room in here at this point.
Oh. Well, we do have private rooms at the back.
I know. I've been in that far too many times. You know,
As long as you're not in the
yesterday,
surgery room, that's the main
after
thing.
surgery, I got sent down as well
Oh, for God's sake, they actually caught
for
up
throwing
with
a
that.
snowball at a car, police car.
They sent you down for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
20
a little
months.
bit.
20 months.
Who did you have?
He was being proper mean. The other one was like, just give a comserve, and he was not having any of it.
Which copper was it? Was it Frank?
No, some other
What did he
bellend.
sound like? Did he sound a bit Scottishy?
No, I don't even know who he was. I was just very pissed off.
Some of them are a little bit.
20 months for throwing a snowball at an officer's car.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit too happy.
So,
Well, not
obviously,
happy. I think some of them are being a little
All
bit.
I did was throw a
peed off
snowball
at
at
the
it. The people who were with me started kicking it. I didn't kick it, and I said, "You can watch your body cam back on." Obviously, we sat back in the car. They chased us for ages. Obviously, crashed into us, and that's when fucking my neck, you know, not good. And then I got sent down for 20 months. Well, it was 15 if I pled guilty, but I was like, I'm not pleading guilty for criminal damage and assault. Apparently, assault because I assaulted the police vehicle.
To be
Are
fair,
you kidding?
I think there were some people are upsetting them. Someone got 280
Yeah.
months today. Someone got a long one today.
I was like 20 months for throwing a snowball at an officer's car.
They're chasing someone at the moment who's getting up to nearly 400. As soon as they
Oh,
get him,
honestly.
But well, we just had Officer Crosser in here, and he says they've got some big ones they're about to get, but
Fuck's sake. I mean, I spent a fucking like 30 minutes in surgery, didn't I? Just to be sent down for another fucking 20 months.
oh, for Jesus.
Yeah,
So it pretty much kills your evening a little bit, doesn't it?
Oh, what's worse is, so that officer took me down to the cells. He was like, "Oh, I'm not even the arresting officer, so you're gonna have to wait here till the arresting officer gets here." I was stood in that cell for 15 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I literally tweeted, "It's nice when PD leave you in a cell and just go." 15 minutes just to get sent down for another 20.
Did that someone the other week? I think they'd been in cells 25 minutes, pissed about. Released him, and he literally took a car and drove it straight through NHS front doors and literally ran over God knows how many PD officers. Tried to get us in here.
They gave me 20 and didn't even take in the fact that I'd been waiting 15, so I was very sad.
And Tango 5 back on patrol.
And then on top of that, I said I'm pleading not guilty, and they sent me down for guilty.
Oh, for God's sake!
Honestly, you just can't do it. Oh, anyway,
I
I'll
think
leave
they're
you
a
to
little
it.
bit no probs, but yeah, I think they're a little bit strict this week, from what I'm gathering.
Yeah,
It all depends which officer you get.
And my record was clean, so it's not like a fucking So now on
Not
my
like you
record,
got
I
prior,
have
is
throwing a snowball on a police officer's car.
Oh, they're pretty crazy at the minute.
Anyway, I'll be. Well, I won't be back, but I'm sure I will be.
Hope
So
you have a safer evening tonight.
Thanks. Wait, I never even caught your name.
Man, it's GD.
JD. There you go. Mine's Bonnie.
One of the many.
I've just dropped you my contacts anyway.
I'll chuck you mine as well. I think Arthur City got mine a minute.
Well, don't give out your number, GD. That's all I say.
Right, guys, enjoy. I'm sure I'll be back in about half an hour. Don't mark my word, but probably should. See you later.
Take it easy. We had 2 nights to go for the neck surgery for the stabbing in the neck. Evangelico's robbery.
Yes.
Yeah. Last night, Louis had to bring her in because something, I think it was a PD check, something had occurred.
Yeah.
And she came back in, she had another bleed, she'd been bleeding out. So we had to basically restitch it, clean it all out, found another little bleed, sorted that out. So I had her in again last night.
That
surgery
hasn't been done.
That was my fault. It was literally, I was about to fly out and then Louis ran him in. And it was like, oh, mate. I've done that a couple of times with him. I was just like, I just want to go to bed. I needed to go to bed. I was goosed. I should have flown back in and done it earlier, actually. But yes, that's on me. Is that not MDT done? But I know it's off the top of my head, so I can get that fixed. Yeah. And then literally, she got out of here after half an hour surgery. Threw a snowball at a PD car, and they sent her down for 20 months.
Oh bloody hell!
But they left her in cells for quarter of an hour because she wasn't there. They had to wait for the arresting officer. But the thing was, she only threw a snowball, and the rest of them started kicking the car, and she's the one who got fucking done for it because she didn't run off.
Mate.
It's just like, really? That's the hard. But yeah, she said, was it 12 months if you plead guilty or 20 months if you plead not guilty? She said, no, I'm not pleading guilty. I didn't do it. You know, you got your body cam. I didn't. Literally, I threw a snowball at the car. I didn't hit anyone. You can't charge me with assault. And they charged her as guilty and gave her the 20 months. And she had a clean record before that in the city. 20 months in assault charge for a snowball at a PD car.
Well,
The
if she
copper
wants
was
to
in her
join
right
NHS.
ass, but she said it wasn't. Wasn't who I would have thought it was, but obviously whichever officer it was just being
in a mood. Yeah. This is why we need a judge and a court system. In my opinion.
The problem is for sentences, obviously you can do all that out in half the time to be out already.
Yeah.
And it all depends if they're into they want the roast potato off it, or if they're actually doing the get back to growing some plants and all that sort of crap.
Yeah.
Now, she's in sick, just having a like about throwing snowballs, having a bit of fun with some mates.
Yeah.
How's Amani doing?
She's fine. She wants to be a student doctor. Wait, that's
She's very keen, very eager. We'll get her there. Louis, I'm just a bit nervous with Louis around new trainee and Amani because he's got the banter, but sometimes the professionalism's lacking. It's fine on scene, but in here it can slip a little. Maybe that's just
that's why I wanted Fish to take the out, but obviously he flew out.
Oh god, yeah. I think he left his ambo out because he had to make a really fast flight. Whose ambo is that?
No.
Is that yours?
No.
So basically, the siren brings out my taser as well. So every time I get out of the
Brings
car,
all
the
the boys to the yard and they're like,
the taser's in my hand. It's just like quick, if you know what I mean.
I'm standing over here because I'm a good boy.
Is she?
Oh no!
Is she under arrest?
No.
No. She's under Section 5 right now.
Okay, so we do have currently
Please
a
stop throwing
Section
that.
69 under the Constitution Act.
I have
Do you want to enforce that?
No. It's basically
Okay.
what she was doing. She was throwing snowballs, so I decided to just hold her tight for a second because obviously we need to remain professional for the NHS. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We're wearing Carlos for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if push comes to shove, I
When people
do.
are taking the piss, you know what I mean? We need to be able to understand.
Ooh, I like that.
Absolutely. I mean, if push comes to shove, I do have some snowballs.
Transit spot. I won't mind one of them as an incident van, you know. Better than that bloody Volkswagen thing we got.
What?
I do like that Tacoma though.
How often do we bring out the incident van though?
It doesn't work, it's really got the one car in it. It's not even like a 4-seater.
Guys, I just went to my first call driving. It was good. 3 officers were down.
Takes a bit of getting, obviously, as long as it's, you'll get some messy ones. Have you been told if no one else is on shift, you cannot treat yet?
Yes.
Cool. Don't worry, in the nicest way, it's not to clip your wings, it's to protect you.
Yeah, don't worry.
We will get you up to speed. It's just nice, but if someone comes in and we say, yeah, you can go on the floor, and you're on solo, say someone comes in with a punctured lung, fractured ribs, and they're requiring surgery, and actually put, you're not equipped yet.
Yeah.
And it takes, you don't know if they're just coming in for a plaster, for a snowball, or if you've got someone who's got broken arms, broken elbows.
So is that in-house and out-of-house? Not allowed to do anything while you're off, while no one else is on?
Just as someone, once we're happy you can use your Z muscle, you can do the bed stuff, which your basic treat and revive will then get you going with that, which, trust me, it doesn't take very long.
Yeah, TJ was helping me with that earlier.
Yeah, the basic medical stuff, you do pick it up.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can imagine a lot of it. We rely on medical databases and a very famous website search engine, so we say, to help us.
Yes.
And you eventually you can then start to take cues of people in the city. Very quickly, you sort of learn how deep they want the roast potatoes to go. And then some people, you can get a vibe, and you start to know certain people. Most
yeah,
people,
it was
if
just
it's a
the
broken
PD
leg,
officers back there. It
they
was
can
like
go too far. Some PD can really push you.
Yeah, PD was just like they were saying it was like it was an in-city issue or it was a.
If it's a head pop or an in-city issue, 9 times out of 10 with N, obviously you can check them, and then what you do is say, okay, it's this, and you can just sort of give them a plaster and get them going.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, Louis, why are you parking your Rambo there?
Pardon?
That was,
oh, no,
that
that's
was
not
me. That was me.
We'll let you
I
off.
told him.
Ambo's gone the roadside. This bit where you're parked is for the
This
management.
guy stitched me up.
That's all right. The reason management.
Lad, I said pull out and go
is,
forwards and turn right and then park on the pavement, and you parked there.
Fine. Where you park up is just on the road
Nah,
edge.
you
The only
me up,
reason
man.
management park there as well, which is a bad idea. We're looking at something else. Watch out. Are they? Oh no, they're going the other way. The only reason management park there is if we get an urgent call, not necessarily NHS related, but say we've got an issue to take care of, then we can literally just jump in, go straight off.
Okay.
Because quite often if you park on the roadside, if you're in spot 4, which is near where you come in, your ambos can sometimes get belted. Tip, never park at that side here, next to the sign at the moment, or sometimes over on that bit over there, because for some reason, since the snow comes, it'll break your vehicle. You won't be able to get in it properly. But usually it's just up on the roadside, unless you're dropping off and running in with a patient.
Okay, I'll move it.
No, it's fine. It's fine for now until you get back out. Because believe it or not, it's more likely to get hit in here than it is out there.
Yeah.
Is anyone very keen for my nachos? Oh, my sub
I'm
meal.
not sure where that was going.
So,
Yeah.
What do you mean, Chris, mate?
Go on,
Come
Manny.
on. Do you really have that low hopes for me, mate?
yeah, anyways, so
Wow.
I looked into the outfits. We don't even have scrubs.
No,
There is some, but I'm trying to find out what they were. There is some somewhere,
So
but
the
we
scrubs
don't have them.
So the scrubs I've got are an outfit that I have put together.
Yeah,
Not
same as mine, isn't it?
Not a uniform.
So, let's just go inside a sec and I'll tell you what's happening with clothing.
Okay, Daddy.
Don't call me that.
Okay, Daddy.
That sounds wrong.
Oh, Daddy.
Excuse me, I'll be back in a minute.
All right, matey. Right, clothing.
No,
We have been approached and we are looking. Currently, it's green outhouse, obviously this white attire in-house, but we don't have the full... So I don't actually know what there is on the female side. We are getting it worked out. However, we are in discussions at higher levels to what we can do to change it. So in-house for ladies, we need to get that worked out. It's obviously outhouse, we're pretty limited.
Save him, man. He's blue night.
Hey, what's happened to him?
Some dickhead swatted me.
Yeah.
With his fist, with his car, with a snowball?
Knuckle duster.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
How'd I drop him?
If you just do your escort again, mate. Actually, no, you're doing carry there, right?
Mate, I've got him as well.
Whoa.
Escort. How'd I drop him?
Yeah, that's one down. Who is, there he is.
Can we put me down, please?
Jesus.
Mate.
And I just grabbed a lot of them.
Mate, she's got me as well.
Evening, gentlemen. You alright?
I can't.
What the fuck?
I shall sort you out, mate.
Help
She's not
me.
doing it.
Centipede
Carry on,
going
film here, mate. Let's get you sorted out.
Help me.
Them lot do it. It's going to end up with half a dozen off you.
Oh my flipping
Fucking hell. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
See you now.
Bad version of the bloody can that was. Jesus Christ.
Alright, you can come and do this one. Oh, he's gonna
Are
go
you
do
alright?
that one.
Right, I'm going right.
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm going left.
What?
Get you sorted out, buddy.
Thanks, pal.
I didn't want to work there. It's not showing out up here. But we'll get you fixed up. You got a bit of jam on your face, so we'll get you cleaned up.
Yeah. Cheers, my mate.
There you go, matey.
Thank you, pal.
Alright, have a safe evening, bud.
You too, mate, pal. Perfect, appreciate that.
What's going on with this bed?
She's got
Oh my god, is that you?
Yeah.
It's been an exciting day.
I'm glad to hear that. You got a fresh what?
I don't think Ben gives a shit.
I do. I was
Any idea whose this car is, Louis? Oh, there we go.
Oh, that Mick.
Any idea whose this
Barbara.
car is? This Merc?
No, I don't have a clue. I can't know.
Let's go ask him what ward.
Hey, Mark.
What we say, 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Anyone know who the Merc belongs
give
to
it a
outside the doors?
6. Not too bad.
Hi, what are you whinging about then?
It's not your Merc, is it outside the doors, gents?
Yeah, it's mine. It's mine.
Any chance you can just move it up
I
a
want to
little
give
bit,
you
mate,
an
so you
ice
can bar a bit.
Alright, I'll go with that.
Cheers, mate. Last thing we want to do is get RSC in it, mate.
Honestly, it's like a war zone here. Like, I'm hearing phone calls, screaming.
Put this ice.
Welcome to the NHS, mate, innit?
And should be fine within an hour.
Feels better, that, pal.
You're all
There'll be no fucking ice in an hour.
It's a very good ice pack, trust me.
It's a very good ice pack.
We only buy premium ice packs here.
Only buy premium ice packs.
NHS special, innit?
I love that.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sure someone ran past me. Oh, he's just moved his car for me.
Yeah.
I have to admit, how do you make something out of an ice pack? Fair play for that.
That
was a good one. I'll give him
ice
that.
Pack. It's an M&S ice pack.
Oh, them adverts got banned.
Did they?
Yeah, they said they were not quite mis-selling, but someone complained about them.
To be honest, I don't like M&S food. It doesn't taste any better than Tesco. In my
No, do you know it's made in the same fucking factory, don't you?
Well, yeah,
it's just a different cardboard sleep on it. Many years ago,
The most recent is a report.
Received, dude. Have you got a vehicle out?
No.
I'll come out now.
I'll come out now. Yeah, Ben, cheers, lad.
Yeah, when you're happy, just drop a message in NHS training saying you're happy to sign him off for that, mate.
Yeah, no problem.
Just give him another run and anything else which is on there, mate.
Receive, boss.
Good person to train him, mate. You're smashing on scene, sir. Right, he's waiting for you, buddy.
Is he?
Yeah, it should be a good bunch, that, if it's Coozers.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, let's get going, mate. Alright? Let's get going.
Yeah, man, big thing.
Big
Oh,
things and that.
Yeah, man, them got state 5.
Man, them going state 5 to see right now.
It's alright. Yeah, no worries.
How are you getting
Anyway.
on today, lady?
Oh, Gucci.
Are you enjoying being in NHS?
Yeah.
It's
I've
a bit
been
weird,
in
isn't
it
it, compared to the rest of the city, because you see a bit different doing. What the fuck was that running past the door?
Let me have a look.
See.
Looks like someone running a stage 2 or down on the floor past the front door. You alright, sir?
I might
He's
have
not.
punched him. I might have punched him a bit too hard when I was trying to throw a snowball.
Wilson goes to 400.
That's the best one I've heard yet. I like that. Might have punched him a bit too hard when I threw.
Just
tried to throw
a bit too hard.
snowball. How would you punch someone trying to throw?
Right, Papa 6, the Tango 5, on the scene,
The
on
worst
the
thing
scene.
is, I was blindfolded at the time.
Well, that's not really fair. How the fuck? I won't even ask. How would you accidentally punch someone throwing a snowball with a? Oh well. At least he's trying to give an excuse. Granted, it's a shit one, but at least he's trying.
Let him die, let him die, let him die.
No, don't.
Nah, good effort on the excuse there. I accidentally punched him. Well, I was throwing a snowball,
it's
even though
icy
I was
out there.
blindfolded.
It wasn't no excuse.
I have to admit, best one I've heard today. I'll give you that.
Cheers, boss.
No bother, mate.
Get guns away, lad.
Got a gun and I will shoot.
Get fucking arrested.
Got a gun and I will shoot you.
Oh,
Don't
look
worry.
at the
Oh,
swans.
God.
Which way's the beach?
Jesus, you're saying snow.
I find it fun though.
Well, as long as you're finding it fun.
You do get see what we mean though, where you get to meet the majority of the city in one place. It does get a bit stir crazy in here, but you do get everybody come through the door, whether it be Ted, whether it be
Where is Ted?
It was about some.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
What are you two on about?
Look down the road.
Oh, it's the grit machine. RC have got gritters. Have you seen the gritters? Was it REC with the gritter?
Yeah, it was.
You gotta see what it says on the side of it.
It would be nice if it actually made a difference to the road, though.
It's funny when you see a gritter go around the corner and completely lose it. It's like the brilliant handbrake. I'm surprised actually, just before we set up the start line, I was expecting a lot of the locals to absolutely fly into people, which if you notice I had cones, that's why I had the cones at the back. Oh, what's going up at...
That's a Sandy.
What's going on up there? Yeah, definitely not advisable standing at the entrance there, because I've been flattened twice in there.
I am looking forward to the snow disappearing.
It's really messy, Ned.
I feel like changing. Can you change the colour of the walls?
Off the what?
The walls
Of
here.
the walls. Yeah.
It's... No, we cannot. It's a gov thing. And... Out of city, I know how to do it. It's quite tricky.
Oh,
Really?
Far.
You've got to rewrite what's called the MLO and the YTD, and you have to upload new textures. And then re-put it on a server, and then redo other things. And then, yeah, reload it all.
I don't have time for that.
A lot of stuff you do, well, most of you do not know about. Chris is obviously aware and Joe's obviously aware, but we are, everything, top to bottom, is getting looked at the NHS, whether it be what you wear, everything. We didn't, when we came in, want to make, actually to be fair, we came in with no plan to change anything, just run it as it was. However, once we opened the lid of the box, shall we say, it was like, okay, we're going to have to do some work here. So we made a lot of changes in these last 2 weeks. Made a lot of changes. But what you see change now, hopefully will just be new people coming in. And bit by bit, it's going to take...
Yeah, you're the newest member of staff for 2 days. And then you're already, you're already telling Ben what to do, and I love it.
Why not? If you feel confident enough to guide him.
Need help at 632.
Tango 5, what's happened?
It looks like a kidnapping. Lewis is getting kidnapped, help me.
Right, Colby, is he being kidnapped, yes or no? Serious question.
Yes. Well, someone got carrying him.
Right, clarify if they're kidnapping, if it's going to be a PD issue.
He needs to spam it.
Papa 6, can you spam your radio if you're being kidnapped?
Right, okay.
We're getting a state 0 to you, mate. Go into your Z muscle and hit panic button. Papa 6, Z muscle and panic button.
NH. Yeah, we've got a state 0 going on at 629.
Okay, this is something I want to learn.
One
Right.
of our members of staff
This is only to be used when, obviously, when you're on duty. NHS staff cannot be... If you had something in here and a load of, say someone comes in here with guns and weapons and starts hitting in the hospital, obviously this is meant to be what's known as a green zone. So if someone comes in here, coming to kidnap people, kill people, there's people fighting in here, anything like that, or you run a scene and you get
Can I
kidnapped.
get a relapse of what's happening, guys?
Yeah, so Papa 6 is being kidnapped.
Being what, sorry?
PD to NHS.
Go ahead.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, we believe, strongly believe that Papa 6 is being kidnapped.
Who's been kidnapped?
Had him back to the state NHS now.
Papa 6, Lewis.
Tango 5, are you with Papa 6 now?
No. They took him.
Right, do you have an update on his tracker, or his...
believe we've got an update on his tracker. I believe we're on him at 617.
No worries, mate. Call it in straight away if you can, so we know what's going on.
Yeah, apologies, PD. He's currently radio silent to us.
Yeah, it's fine. We're on him.
What's the situation, Lanley?
This is where
Lanley receiving.
we've got to keep the proper comms clear. Yeah, so you do a state zero. Say like on the scene, if you get kidnapped, anything like that, and you're on a scene, you go to Z muscle, panic button. It's called a state zero. Charlie Kilo Zero, are you okay, sir?
Yeah, we've got them.
What was the situation?
It's Concusa.
What?
Yeah.
Why has he been kidnapped?
Yeah, apparently they kidnapped.
Did he say who it was?
Tanner, what's happened, mate?
Oh, we don't usually get this on an evening shift. NHS when you're on... Can you hear me, Amani?
Yeah, I'm listening to everything.
NHS cannot be touched. Although the city is roleplay over roleplay. So if something happens, it can occur, but it shouldn't. So if it does, we do a state zero. Even if they take your comms off you, when you're on duty, in theory, you still are, when you're on, you can't do it when you're not on duty. And if you are not on duty and coming to the hospital, when you first fly in or you're in the city, you're free bait. Okay, but most people will respect your NHS, and as soon as you say you're NHS, say I'm off to work, they'll let you go. They'll tend to be quite nice to you if you're NHS, as long as you don't take the piss with them or be rude to them. As long as you're like, right, sorry guys, come on, I'm trying to get to work, I'm at NHS. They tend to be really nice with you, and they'll get to know you, no problem at all in here. As long as you're not a dick with the patients, this is why we say, regardless if they're coming swearing at you, giving you a load of shit, you keep your professionalism up, they'll respect that. And then if you do end up out in the city, enjoying yourself, and you get kidnapped or a situation like this, they tend to, yeah, they're not going to hurt you. But in that situation, you can't do your state radio.
Yeah. Ben, that comms was fantastic. The fact that you called that in, managed to get in so quickly was great. Because I think last time I had anything like that happen to me, I panicked.
You identified your call sign. You identified what happened. You clarified exactly what had happened. You said, right, Papa 6 has been kidnapped. Right, is this them messing about or not? No, this is serious. It gave us, within 5 seconds, to put the comm to Papa 6, say, right, if this is serious, mash your button. That's our internal panic. If you crash the ambo and you're out, and you're technically DOA, you mash... Oh, shit.
Oh, that is...
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Okay. Right, come on to that
What's
in a minute.
happening?
Priority cooldown is blowing up.
I'm going to go in Hems and give oversight.
What does that mean?
Chris, if you want to take a ambo down and just go see it, mate. Not an ambo, take Chief car down.
What does that mean?
That means police aren't taking this one seriously. It's not just going to be a slap on the wrist and off you go. Louis is going to be a while.
Yeah, it was wild.
Job. What caused it?
We was at Subway. There was a snowball fight, so we helped them all out. But as we was leaving, we ran into a little bit of a problem, and some girl came over, and we was just joking. And Lewis asked for her name, and her brother did not really like that. And then he said, "You know what happens if you carry on."
Is someone en route to the barbershop now or not?
Yeah, I'm coming to get you.
Alright, cool.
And then he was like, you know what's going to happen if you carry on. So we just got in the ambo and drove off, and then he tailed us. And then we got into a minor crash, and obviously we had to stop. Yeah.
Well, you've played it out, but this is the thing. Unfortunately, this is why we say a bit of banter is great when you're on the floor. We can have a bit of banter and a bit of fun when we can.
Chris, get away from the scene, mate. 3 guys have just pulled up. All Kuza, chasing PD. Go back to NHS, go back to NHS.
Louis, let him control it.
But yeah.
We're en route back to NHS, but I don't know if we should take them back, obviously, because it's Kuza.
What's a Kuza? Who's these?
Kuza's one of the gangs.
He said there's possible firearms.
Yeah, he's the guy that kidnapped
You
him.
two, move to the back. If I send you somewhere and say, get safe, go into one of the back offices with a lockable door, and you get in that door and you lock it. Right, yeah, just confirm Tango 5 and Tango 4. If I say get safe, get in a lockable room and lock that door until
Right,
I
I
tell
reckon
you to
I
come
think
out.
we're going back to PD now, mate, alright?
Just gonna go knock down, lock all the doors downstairs.
Received, Lima 3. Tango 4, Tango 5. You're okay to come on the floor, but just stay at the back of reception for a minute, okay?
Okay, cool.
What a night for Ben to start.
Welcome to the NHS.
All downstairs doors are locked.
Receive, Lima 3.
No, we should have tasers.
I'm safe in PD, I'm in that underground parking unit.
Personally, we should have
don't recommend
tasers. I'm
anyone
not being
come
funny.
We have torches,
here,
which
they're
I
on.
will equip at some point, which
Hems to you.
I will be...
Yeah, I mean, if I can get to the roof, then yeah. I mean, I'll ask, hold on.
You'll be safer down at PD at the minute because obviously NHS we can't secure. PD is safer because it's a secure compound. The reason I watch the front door is I actually wear body armour, which I can't shake. Unfortunately, we cannot get it issued to NHS at the moment.
Right, I'm going to put a tweet out.
People saying stand down for Hems.
Hems is stood down until we get clarification from PD or Kuza what's going on.
Receive, mate. Mate, honestly, it's so stupid because it's obviously it's Konku's sister, and she's come up to me, and I've asked her for a name, and then he's like, "You speak in Briz to my sister," and I go, "Nah," and he puts me in the back of a car. So.
Don't worry, I'll get sorted, mate. Don't worry.
Behave yourself.
You look alright?
Man beast you, Bonnie. How are you picking me up like this?
Receiving.
Receiving, mate.
Was you the one involved in that?
Bear me a second. Are you okay just go to the back with one of my colleagues treating you? I'm just looking for a
Yeah, come on.
Thank you, sir. She's you broke like Brock Lesnar. Chill out.
I'm not trying to make enemies. I mean, if you can guarantee you won't come after me again.
Look at that red hair.
I mean, it's whatever needs to be done. But if he's,
Tango 4, Tango 5. Are you alright just to treat that gentleman who's just been brought in?
If it'd be easier for him to not come after me, then I'd probably say don't arrest him.
You're always going to be protected, mate. Obviously, you're a part of the NHS. That still doesn't answer the question, so you're always going to be fine. I'm just wondering, would you like to press charges or not on this gentleman?
PD, do you have Mr. Kuza in your
We do,
care at the
we
moment?
do, buddy, yeah, we do.
Whereabouts are you, buddy?
Outside PD, mate.
I'll head down now, mate.
You know what, mate? Honestly, I reckon I'm not going to press charges, lad. He didn't harm me in any way. He just took me somewhere.
Okay.
So,
Alpha 3, just to let you know, I'll come down and just have a chat with Mr. Kuza.
PD to Louis.
receiving, mate.
Louis, has an officer come on the radio to ask you about what happened?
Yeah, he's also asked me if I want to press charges. I said no, because I don't want to make the situation worse and him fucking hate my guards.
Okay, was it a joke though, Louis?
I'm not 100% sure, mate. I mean, he was completely serious the whole ride. He might have just said it was a joke to you guys to try and get it off. I don't care either way.
Louis,
but
do you feel it was a joke?
Being 100% honest, mate, I genuinely don't know, mate. I mean, he was serious the whole ride. He was serious in the barber shop.
Well, Louis, I don't know what's been said to you, but I know that you do a cracking job. So if you want to press charges, this will be dealt with properly, and I give you my word.
No, I fully understand that, mate. I don't want to piss the whole of fucking Kuza off because I know there's a shit ton of them.
Papa 6 and PD, can you just set this to Radio 6 for us, guys?
Yeah, of course. Copy that.
Well, go on, man. What are you doing?
Thank you, that was really too much.
Where's that?
Don't worry, we'll get it sorted out, guys.
You just stay in your car, mate, yeah?
You alright, gents?
I thought you had the balls, mate.
Right, go and wait in the car, Lord Jimbo.
Yeah. Whoa.
Jody, go and get in the car.
Evening, officers. How's it going?
Take everyone out the way.
I think that one needs
You need to tell him, mate. It's just this in front of you. Oh, fucking hell.
I can't hear the way you're saying Yorkshire. You're getting old, lad. You're getting old, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, lad.
See you later, cunt.
I was going to say he's going to be. Was that Mr. Kuza? Was it?
Nice meeting you, Lord Farquaad.
That was, yeah.
Right.
Did you want a word with him?
It was just a case of to smooth this out with him. Obviously, our colleague may have. Obviously,
Colin, sir.
I've heard his story, so.
Could you please speak to the NHS boss, sir?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Mr. Kuza.
Hello, mate.
Right, I've got to. Just come over here,
Just going
buddy.
off read. Just going off read for the second.
No, but it's just me, colleague, mate. It's not serious. No, fine. Obviously, I'm aware one of our staff members may have offended you by talking to your sister. Is that correct?
I think that.
Mate, it weren't even a defence. Mainly, we go way back. And tried to have a little practical joke with him.
No problems. I think you've spooked him a bit by the sounds of it from what I'm gathering.
I'll tell him one more time. It's not over there.
No problems. I'll have a word with him. I think he's just a bit nervous. It was maybe a bit serious and there was going to be something more, shall we say, on it.
Mate, I was going to give him a fucking temporary haircut.
Just give him a little bit of a slap for being a bit cheeky towards his sister.
See, we weren't even that, mate. I was going to dye his hair pink for 10 minutes.
Ah, right, mate. I'll have a quick chat with him, just get it smoothed out with him, mate. But I think, yeah. I think you just spooked him a bit, buddy. No probs, mate. I'll have a chat with him.
Where's Cal?
Come.
It's alright, sir. We've got something for you, sir.
I've got something for you, sir.
There you go, sir. Victim card for you, mate. Just in case, you know, the number 111 on there as well, mate. Whoa, 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 I don't feel safe, sir.
How you doing, buddy?
Is this GD?
Yes, it is, mate.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not pressing charges, man.
Cool. I've just had a word with Mr. Kuza.
Yeah.
He said, I've just had a good chat with him. He said the worst he was going to do was, he was just spooking you up, and I think he said the worst he was going to do was possibly give you a bit of an haircut.
Yeah.
But,
Like, literally,
it's cool,
just tell him, no hate, I'm not pressing charges on nothing that's going to happen to him. Just tell him that.
Yeah, I don't there's no coming back for you, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, it's calm. Just tell him I meant nothing, and also that I didn't mean for anything to go wrong. I didn't mean to obviously spit Riz on his sister. I literally just asked the name.
Yeah, I think he's alright. I think PD aren't too happy with him.
We're just doing
Yeah, I mean, they should chase PD and speed excessively.
I'm just going to teach them how
he's
to
calm.
do it.
I mean, he's got his own charges for that. But yeah, just tell him I'm not doing anything. Right?
Yeah, I'll tell him it's all sorted out. When he's got them all, come back up NHS and have a chat with you. We'll get it all finished off with, mate.
Yeah, that's all good, man. That's all good.
It's cool, buddy.
Number, so I can always ring him, but yeah.
Yeah, give him a ring when you got. Obviously, I think PD have cuffed him for something, so but I'll tell him just to give you a ring when he's sorted out.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, mate. Where are you now?
I'm safe at PD. I'm in the underground parking.
Right, if you want, we're outside of me and Chris in the boss car, mate.
All right, cool. I'll be up in a second.
Cool, mate.
All right, take care.
Oh dear. Have you cuffed him? Oh dear.
Yes, sir.
I'm guessing it's something unrelated, is it?
No, it's the same religion.
Oh God.
It's out of my hands, pal.
He said he ain't pressing charges.
Can't even see your hands, Del Boy.
I know.
They're in his jacket.
He's not, but the guy apparently said he was scared. He doesn't want to press charges, so it's going to be a case of he's going to be warned.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. He's coming back out now. He's our guy anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No worries, mate.
Yeah. He's told me he's not pressing charges around. He's coming up in a minute.
Yeah. No
he's going to give it. I think he's going to ring Mrs. Coozer and sort it out smoothly.
Yeah. No worries, mate.
Saves all the shit in the city. I've got enough going on at the minute.
That's it.
You know,
there's too much going on.
Might teach Louis maybe just be a bit careful when he's talking to people's sisters.
Yeah.
We can't be having
I'm gonna find out who his sister is and chat her up. Yeah.
I think that's what Louis maybe did.
Make sure you call that number though, because that number goes to the answer.
I'll go and chat her up. I don't give a fuck.
I think that's what Louis did. Was being a bit cheeky.
What's he gonna do? Fucking take me?
Oh, he's on the run.
Get him, Seamus, go on.
That was a nice J-turn, to be fair.
That was pretty good.
That was quite a nice J-turn. I'll give him
Were you
that.
having a laugh and a joke?
Yeah, Mr. Coozer said he was having a bit of a laugh and a joke, and Louis got spooked. But I think they've known each other before, so what I've said to Louis...
Can you tell that officer over there then?
Which one? The one in the grey?
I think it had something to do with the fact that he popped off his...
Yeah, he...
Mr. King? Mr. King?
Yep, sir. Obviously, I spoke to Mr. Coozer. He said it was a laugh and a joke. He was just going to give him a... his way of giving a warning for chatting up his sister. But he wasn't going to bring him any harm.
Alright, but he would say that, wouldn't he?
I spoke to, obviously, our colleague Louis, and he said it's just going to be... he won't pressing charges, and he was going to speak to Mr. Coozer later on this evening just to smooth things out.
Louis alright?
Yeah.
Okay, well I've had a separate...
Can I have a word? Can I have a word with you now, Mr. King?
Good. Just wanted to check up on him.
Yeah, nicely put. Bit of misunderstanding, chatting someone's sister up.
Yeah,
Mr. Coozer didn't take lightly to it, and I think chatting someone's sister up.
I'm pretty sure Shane's going to chat her up now.
Oh, I think Dell's off for a crack. Dell'll have a crack for giggles.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, up,
Don't argue with me.
You alright, buddy?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Right, get hopped in, buddy. We'll get it sorted out. Mr. Coozer's just done a cracking J-turn.
Has he? I can't get in the whip.
Oh, it's bloody done this again. Hang on. I can't get in it. Chris, jump into seat 1.
Yeah.
Actually, I might need to get in that side and try and get in seat 1 here. I can't get in it.
Alright, there you go. I can get it now.
You want me to follow you up to NHS?
Oh, no, we'll be alright, officer. Thank you very much, though, mate.
All good, mate. Cheers. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, bro.
Careful, GT, don't.
NHS to PD. I appreciate all the help on the panic button, by the way.
Right, Louis, do me a favour, mate. Obviously,
Thank
Mr.
you, boss.
Coozer might be a bit preoccupied at the minute.
Yep.
Because he nicked a beamer and did a mega J-turn.
Yep.
He was cool, he was just trying to spook you over his sister.
No, I fully understand. I understand if it was a joke, but obviously at the time you told me to push my panic button, so I was like, right, okay, this could be fucked.
Yeah, well, we asked, was this a serious threat? And obviously you mashed your panic button, so straight away we will call that in.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, I literally, like, all it was he gagged me, tied me up. He didn't take any comms, nothing, panic button, nothing. So I decided not to push charges because I understand that this is going to affect me down the line with me also making a transfer maybe to PD on the first. So I could be at risk of losing my job in NHS or PD and stuff like that. And it's not worth it.
Get out the vehicle before it goes bang again. What the hell?
I can't get out.
No. Oh, it's got me. Oh,
I can't get out. I actually physically can't get out. Oh, there we go. Good, I'm good. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of the Coozer family. I'm friends with like Vanessa Coozer and stuff like that.
Yeah. When
so
you get a moment,
just,
give him a quick ring. Just say no hard feelings, mate. Sorry, I thought you were gonna proper do me.
Yeah, I'll
and I was scared, mate. And he might be in a chair, so he might be busy, but just give him a ring, smooth it out, and that'll be it over and done with, mate.
Hi, mate. Yeah. So basically, I've literally cleared everything out.
Just to confirm, everything's back to normal, guys. We're coming up now.
Alright, good to hear that.
Right, ready to flip the vehicle?
Go. There we go.
There we go. Well, that was some excitement for today, wasn't it?
That was absolutely fucked when I tried to drive it then.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's twice I've had that ever coming through them doors, and it just does it.
You've got to be careful how you lock it.
No, but if you notice when I came through the door, the other one wasn't working that time.
Alright, we'll smooth out, he's chilling.
Yeah, it's just because you were an extra. It's because you've got to be.
No, just as soon as I drove through it, that was it.
That scared the shit out of me. It scared you. What do you think I felt like?
Yeah,
I've been on the job 2 hours.
You hit a stationary fucking car in the most annoying time possible.
1 minute.
Come on,
honestly.
Yeah.
This is like I was panicking. You could have hit.
Look at you, got matching hair colours and everything.
Going grey, working here sends you grey, mate.
Your speedy
I'm grey as
response
well,
by
mate.
NHS PD.
In all fairness, well, I have to admit, we were down in processing. We were processing someone.
Oh,
But
right,
you're
okay.
welcome as
Well,
PD.
it sounded like things were going on. Did everyone understand what I meant when I said state zero? Is that universal?
Yeah. State zero is uh-oh.
Yeah.
We just had a stage 0 with an officer as well, like literally 10 minutes before, so some of us were dealing with that as well.
Well, we literally said to him, we said on radio, obviously he was with the trainee at the time. So the trainee
Aye.
came on, he's been kidnapped. So we said to Louis, right,
Yeah, 'cause,
this is
some people
serious.
joke it.
Mash our internal panic, which is mash the radio. Mash your radio if this is serious. He did it, and we said, right, Z menu, hit your panic.
Yeah, so he pressed the panic button. I went straight to PD's radio.
Aye.
Oh,
So obviously from here we didn't have a bloody
We
clue, but
were-
we asked him to clarify it. And he genuinely thought it was serious in the moment. But that's what you get when you shout Mr. Cooz's sister right in front of his face.
And also, like, if you're gonna kidnap someone from NHS or PD, like the first thing they're gonna do is press their panic button.
Yep.
Like, and it's better.
Thing
to
is,
press
it's a
the
pain in the
panic
arse button to get to, because you got to go through that, then to another one, then to another screen, then you get to it. It should be
not if
quick
you
and
think
easy.
About panic.
Does that work?
Yeah.
I thought you tried to
person's
throw-
escaping.
Who's escaping? Fuck's sake. No, but honestly, we're just checking you guys are all right.
Yeah,
after.
it's all mate, all sorted.
No worries, better go do my job.
I was nervous. I've only been on the job for 2 hours.
Normally I won't get involved in a situation like that. But I thought...
we don't want to...
Mr. Coozer was in here the other day helping a man, and he's like... We got on well with the Coozers, and I've not really spoke to him myself much anyway, but... PD, dozen officers, all getting heated, ass walking. Can I have a word, Mr. Coozer? PD let me do it, and I thought, right, I'll take my chance here. Was it serious, mate, or what? I said, well, I should have been chatting up my sister, silly beggar. I'll have a word with him, get it sorted out, mate.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, well, it's midnight now, so we should probably get everyone off now. Otherwise...
No, it's just, mate, it just
Right.
like, it was mad. It was mad.
Welcome to NHS. You will not get kidnapped on any shift, mate. Don't worry. This is very rare this occurs. But it's all smoothed out now, and that's the main thing. No one's been hurt, and apart from Mr. Coozer, when he gets caught for that, that was a nice J-turn he did.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
In the 6 months I've been in NHS, I've only had to press the panic button properly about 3 times. And
Yeah.
3 of those are probably in the last 2
I've
weeks.
been here about what? I don't know how long, and I've probably pressed panic button once.
And I've been here for 2 hours, and I've
mate,
clicked it
honestly,
once.
Con backed out the fattest fucking shetty I've ever seen in my life.
Just to
And he
say,
was
when you
like-
do
and
press
then-
the panic button, only press it once, because it popped up 3 times.
Yeah, because I moved location.
Yeah, if you move, then you can do it. Obviously, so that was correct then. But no, actually,
that was very helpful because I managed to be able to track
what
it
you
as
did there, Tango 5, was brilliant. And obviously, when we asked you if it was serious, and obviously you didn't technically have your comms at that point, but we asked you, was this serious or was it lacking about? You mashed your radio. You did exactly what you were asked. We therefore we could get a fast response to it, and it could be dealt with very efficiently. And the comms on the radio were brilliant.
Good shit, boys. Mate, honestly, you should have seen how PD came in, lad. Fucking Langley came in. Hold on, let me look. Has anyone got a torch on them?
Yes.
Could I borrow it for a second?
We need to sort you one out soon if you've not got one.
No, I had one, but it's bugging off. Alright, you know what? Fine. I'll find the. Hold on. He came in. He was like, "That's where I can fucking see him, con!" like that in the fucking building. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
He came in with a full like 9mm, and this
Yeah,
guy,
they won't piss about.
3 guys followed behind with tasers. Oh mate, it was sick.
They will not piss about. They won't piss about if NHS is still touched.
That's what I mean, lad. It's like
NHS is touched. That's it.
I think Con realised what he did when he took me to the barbers because he was like,
You know what I was saying to the barbers?
to Geordie,
He's
and he
taking
was
to
like,
give you an haircut. That's what he's going to do.
yeah, no, he might have called it a haircut, but he might have called it a haircut to take my head off. You know what I mean?
I see what you're
So
saying.
you're saying what he realised what he did when he